The quick brown fox jumped over the...
Good morning, gamers and gooners. What's going on? How is everyone doing today? I've once again just woken up. Where the fuck? Damn, I need to clean my desk. There's too many cups and shit on this. Okay. Just trying to turn off one of my fucking lamps, bro. But yeah, we're back. We're gonna be playing some League today. We nearly lapped our main account on our which is great. It means it's gonna be great going forward. But I've gotten a few sources up for the hightail stuff that I just wanted to sort of go through, see what information there was, because apparently hightail is now back, but from what I can tell, it's being bought by someone else. I'm not sure, but we're gonna dive into the hightail situation, see what's going on, see if we can, you know, I've also got a few other clips here. But yeah, I wanted to start with, okay, I think Chippy did one video. Yeah, I think we'll go to Phoenix. We'll start with Chippy's video. Let's see what is talked about. Let's pause this music.
Bit of a weird news video today. It almost feels like the ending of an era, and that's because for the past 6 years, I've been making occasional news videos about the game Hightail. In fact, only 6 months ago, I made this video, which has aged very poorly. Today, though, it brings me great sadness to say that it's been confirmed that Hightail has been officially cancelled. On Twitter, the CEO of Hypixel Studios, Noxie wrote, "Today I shared some incredibly tough news with the Hypixel Studios team. We're ending development on Hightail and beginning the process of winding down Hypixel Studios over the next few months. This is not the outcome any of us at Hypixel or at Riot wanted, but after years of pushing forward, adapting and exploring every possible path, it became clear we couldn't bring Hightail to life in a way that truly delivered on its promise."
Yeah, so they just didn't do anything with it, essentially. They just kept making more and more promises and more, and then they couldn't keep up their words, so they decided to back out. Is basically what I'm hearing.
Brutally hard, especially when you're trying to build something original that speaks to a creative, passionate community. Over time,
and the game wasn't original to begin with. It was already just looking like a fucking Cube World knockoff.
As our vision evolved and the genre matured around us, the bar kept rising. Our technical ambitions grew more complex, and even after a major reboot of the game engine, the team found that Hightail still wasn't as far along as it needed to be. It became clear we need a lot more time to get it to a place where it could support the ambitious vision for the game. We looked at reducing scope, adjusting timelines, and finding new angles to keep moving forward, but each of these options would have meant compromising on what made Hightail special.
I'm just gonna highlight
in the first
this
place.
as well.
It wouldn't have been the game we set out to make, and it wouldn't have been the game you deserve. We're also deeply grateful to Riot, not just for the years of support and the opportunities they gave us, but for the care they've showed our team during this transition. They supported us in going out into the world to see if there were any investors or acquirers who could continue to help carry Hightail forward, and now as we begin winding things down, they're ensuring our team is supported with generous severance and resources to help find what's next. Now, they also go on to thank the community as well. Now, first off, let me say my heart goes out to everybody that's still currently working on Hightail. That post, of course, mentions severance, but it doesn't talk about the fact that maybe people relocated for this job, and just like that, hours before we've all heard, they're now unemployed. It's awful. Gut reaction, this is a bit of a blow, honestly. A real blow. And weirdly, a bit of an anomaly. I don't think there's been many games that have shared the same path as Hightail. To have this big, explosive virality that came with the trailer, dropping at the perfect time where Minecraft's community were at their lowest just before the big Minecraft resurgence, it really felt like Hightail was primed to be the next big thing. The next
exact
big
same as
hit
Cube
in the
World.
Minecraft genre space. But I think what's happened, even with that initial spark, Hightail just missed the boat. Like, they really missed the boat. Like in 2015, when the game began development, I can imagine they were thinking, okay, this is going to be a Minecraft-like with modding support straight out the gate. We're going to bring all that cool server stuff that we do on Hypixel over. And they were probably thinking, oh, we'll drop it on PC. We'll maybe have somebody port it to console or maybe mobile later. But my own personal theory is because they missed that initial window to drop at a time where that would have made a lot of sense. We firmly entered the era with cross-play, cross-platform, cross-progression. Fortnite's booked a musician. They're doing a live gig. Don't worry, all platforms get the update on the same day. You could be watching on PlayStation. Your friend is on Xbox. I should say, even though I'm bringing this up in a video about Hightail being cancelled, I'm not saying any of that is bad, but I do think that's what Hightail were hopefully trying to pivot towards. I
definitely think this is a very big factor. I think they had the good base game sorted. They had everything they need sorted, and then they had to redo the fucking engine because what they wanted to do was they wanted to enable crossplay, and they wanted to probably make it so, like, you know, you could play on anything because they wanted to try to get all members of the Minecraft community, whether you're a Bedrock player, a console player, or a Java player. And by doing so, yes, they probably got a bit greedy in it when they should have just released the base game and worked on that in the future, but they didn't do that. They probably decided to pivot to this new method because they were like, oh, well, there's no point building this and then adding this in later when we can just build it up from scratch and capitalize on it. So once again, it's most likely developer and or corporate grade that ruined this game. It was owned by Riot. Riot was funding it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was corporate greed that shut it down and Riot breathing down their necks being like, hey, what's going on? Where's the money? Haven't you made any money from this yet? Like, we've poured a lot of fucking time into this. What's going on? We make more money off League every day than you've made for us in 9 years. Like, and Riot was probably like, yep, all right, that's enough. Enough is enough. Because we haven't heard anything about Riot's point from this. And that's what I want to hear about. Because I guarantee you this wasn't a decision by the devs or by the CEO. I guarantee you this was a decision from much higher up.
They spent all of that time and all of that money rebuilding the engine so that they could hopefully launch in a state like that. And then that would give it the cutting edge against Minecraft, because even right now, even with Bedrock being so popular and all of those microtransactions being there, the community isn't fully synced up. You still have Java and then you have Bedrock. And then
But I think by focusing on that, you've now pushed all the communities away. You've burnt those bridges.
Don't get updates on the same day and it's not like the same game. But I think that's what Hightail ultimately wanted to be. I think it wanted to be like the live service Minecraft. Hindsight is 2020. I think that was the wrong direction for the game. If I'm being honest, I kind of felt like this years ago. I felt like they should have released small and then built up a community, built up updates.
You know, like most games.
I did see people speculate that the budget was fast approaching 100 million, so I did imagine something drastic happening eventually, but cancelled outright. Yeah, I did not expect this. But yeah,
you know who did expect this?
Hightail has been officially cancelled.
Do you know who did expect this? Which is crazy, because this is from 4 weeks ago. This is from the 29th of May. And you know who did predict it? You all sound like classic WoW players, classic Andys being like, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it that way. You should just take a break until 1.2 comes out. I was thinking about it, but the issue is, them doing this big of a jump in versions is going to cause massive issues. I've been reading the dev blogs, and I think they're fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're idiots. Because of how the jump from 1.8.9 to 1.20, there's going to be so many issues that they're going to have. There's going to be so much more server-side issues. Like, if you think the server's not, like, if you think the server is struggling at the moment,
just-
it is going to be unplayable. Completely unplayable. And what do you think is going to happen in those 1 to 2 months? Do you think people are going to keep buying those fire sales they're pumping out every 2 weeks? They're not. Why do you think they keep having the fire sales? They're running out of money. Riot Games is breathing down their neck, and they don't know what the fuck to do, rather than keep draining the community. And that's not even getting me started on the dungeon sweats, trying to fucking micromanage every... Interesting. This guy, he seems to be speaking some facts. It's almost like he knows a thing or two about what's happening in game development and with development in general when coding. Like, you can see, like, I've got the fuck, I pulled it up. That's crazy, huh? Which probably isn't too fair. But it's like, online now, you got 42,000, right? That's like, that's like peak weekday. I think here I just talk about other viewership with that stuff. But my point being, this is 1 out of 3 predictions done. Next one is they're going to move to a subscription-only model if you want to play. And then the third is that it's going to die.
Cancelled. That post did mention shopping about for different investors to keep the project alive. Unfortunately,
yes, so they apparently have got another investor, and the investor is from a game called Vintage Story. And while Vintage Story is a lot of fun and looks really nice, I actually have bought the game. I didn't get to play it despite buying it because they said they couldn't find my email address connected to the account, and I was like, huh, likely fucking story, boys. It's the same one as my PayPal, but anyway, so yeah, I'm interested to see what that's about because we've still got a little bit more to go.
It hasn't happened, and I don't think it's gonna happen. And now that the project is officially over, it's all gonna be one big deduction. So I don't think we'll ever see this project revitalized again. I'll just say I always found the
not in this
Hytale
capacity
team to be extremely nice and very engaging and like a real good group of people. So I'm gutted on their behalf as well. I was always a Hytale believer. I still am. I mean, it's not coming, but.
And the reason why I was rewatching myself is because I love being right. I love being right. As simple as that. Now, we've got, apparently, Hytale is back and there's hope for Hytale. We'll start with Hytale is back. And I'm going to really debunk this. Because I've got a feeling that Hytale may come back and it's going to be in a completely different capacity. People are going to be expecting what they saw when they seen the original trailers and all this other stuff. And it's going to be a very different game to what they're expecting. And I think it's going to end badly. But we can find out what's happening. We're going to watch these 2 videos. Also, sorry, that first video, that was by Chippy Gaming. Make sure you go give them a like and a follow. Even though I would say it was just them reading off the tweet. Just still though. I knew about the tweet already, but I didn't really care. But yeah, just to clarify, this doesn't affect the Hypixel server on Minecraft. So, my main point of this that I wanted to bring up, because everyone keeps saying this, right? It doesn't affect the Hypixel server. They're 2 different entities, right? They may be 2 different entities, but it's still brand recognition. The fact that a game that's named Hytale after Hypixel, it was called Hypixel Studios, even though they're separate entities that may have run off separate funding, that's going to cause backlash for Hypixel. That's still bad for the brand. Because as everyone's been saying, this game took them 9 years to deliver absolutely nothing. How long is foraging taken? How long is the next update going to take? When are they going to fix the servers? When are they going to do all the things they've been talking about? Because now I'm seeing a trend of Hypixel staff and from both parties, and not being able to either listen to the community or just ignoring the community. Because one, if they had listened to the community and released Hytale in like different batches, it would have probably been way more popular than Minecraft by now. Not even gonna lie. It would probably be more popular than Minecraft. No, you're sweet. But yeah, I don't know. It won't, of course, it won't affect like the major players on the server, but I bet that Hytale was sort of like they were sort of hoping that Hytale would come out and that could sort of take away some of the costs from the server, and help sort of like alleviate some of those things, as well as sort of take some of the players away and moving them over to Hytale, making the whole Hypixel server run a lot smoother, but they have not. And yeah, I'll go into this more. I want to watch a few more of these other videos first. So this one is by Hightail News. I'll subscribe because I like the idea of Hightail. I love the idea of Hightail. I'm not a fan of the
Well,
devs.
it's been a rough past couple days, to say the least, following the announcement of Hightail's cancellation. Hightail's Google Trends spiked to 75% of its all-time peak, showing just how powerful the movement behind Hightail truly is. And this is even further shown by what we saw on Twitter these past couple days. Massive influencers stunned by the announcement, hashtag Save Hightail tweets running rampant, open source, dev arguments. The displacement of Hightail's closure has caused a monumental uprising. That leads to the ominous question.
I will say the exact same thing happened with Cube World 10 years back. Like, I shit you not, when like Cube World had the pretty much like, just like it was constantly in development. Yeah, it was in a state of development limbo. I hate using these AI overviews, but sometimes it is easier. It didn't have all the stuff on its initial release. The founder like disappeared and then came back, and then like Wicked Wiz has been talking about this. And that's that's what I was watching. But yeah, it basically was missing. And this is somebody that played the alpha of Cube World, and I don't know. I just see a trend with these sort of games. It's like they all try to get too big for what they're trying to do, and then it ends up biting them in the ass and costing them the whole fucking game. Because this is now Hightail, which I'm not saying it's the exact same as Cube World, but I'm definitely saying that like you can see the similarities. And Cube World was all the way back in 2011. Like it's just it's a cutie little voxel-based game, MMORPG game. But yeah, then some stuff happened with the dev. I believe he wasn't too well or something to do with, and then the development on the game just started to get a bit like up and down, and yeah, it basically just there's no connection whatsoever. There's no connection. I just want to make that clear. It's just me pointing out the trend of the voxel games voxel sandbox MMO games trying to copy Minecraft, over-promising and then not being able to deliver.
Is Hightail truly gone? Well,
Yes.
just when we thought Hightail was completely done for, Simon shares a super interesting tweet about the thought process of purchasing Hightail back. This stemmed from
Wait,
a conversation
what?
between him and Tubbo, where Tubbo jokingly tweets about bowling him into buying the game back. Now, we know Riot was trying to find investors before Hightail had
No.
to announce that they were shutting down, so we know they were trying to sell it. Well,
Yeah,
Riot
'cause
might have
Riot
just found their investor.
Was losing
Over
money
on
on
Twitter,
it. Like
Simon
fucking
responds to
dumpster
Tubbo.
fire.
I get it, 100%. Look, I'm even down to put $25 million by myself to finish Hightail. That's how much I believe in it. He goes on to say, no Kickstarter, just raw passion, high pressure and high risk taking. Reduced scope, legacy engine, PC only first, open source some parts,
Okay.
a small team, cut unfinished.
This could work. This could work. I still say I would do the Kickstarter because I'm worried about again how this will affect the development of Hypixel and whatnot. But I still think that this could work very well, and this is what they should have done from the start. Legacy engine, PC only first to appease the main player base, and then like just yeah, I feel like they should have done this in batches, and then followed how Skyblock's success worked in terms of how they did the releases and how they did each patch. But they didn't do that. They just kept saying, no, wait another year. It'll come out next year. It'll come out next year, guys. So now it's at the point where it's like, even if Simon bought it back, how much faith are you going to put in a company that's taken 9 years to give you nothing?
Finished features to accelerate towards beta.
And I don't blame Riot whatsoever for wanting to sell another loss leader. Like, Riot Games is their cash cow. I mean, Valorant and League of Legends are their two cash cows. They make bank off all the gambling and that. Like, they don't need like this other game company to be consistently losing the money. So I'm not surprised that they were trying to sell it. And like I said a month ago, I already thought they were trying to sell it. Like, I've got the clips from my stream of me talking about how I thought they were going to sell. Or how they were trying to get rid of it because it was losing money and hadn't put anything out yet.
Get players in ASAP to support development. I even already have a dozen of Hightail Legacy Engine veterans working with me. That's what I would do, but I have not reached out. I'm just thinking about it now because of the bullying. This would be a massive challenge and impact all aspects of my life, so I would probably need to consult with my family.
I would honestly, as someone that's worked like on Minecraft servers for however many years now, as somebody that understands a lot of what players want, like I would love to work on Hytale. Like I would love the opportunity to. It depends on what engine they use, I guess, but even if I was working on a more like helping out with the community and or doing like quests and storyline shit, I would love to fucking do something to do with it. But like, again, I wouldn't want to be putting in my time and effort into something that's just going to get put in the trash. Like that's a big thing for me, is I hate wasting time. I'm not a fan of of any sort of time wasting whatsoever. So to me, putting work into something that could potentially just and it doesn't even get released is not exactly the most ideal thing to me. That's a little side note. I've wanted to like help out the Hypixel team for like fucking quite a few years now. Like I used to fucking help them out a little bit back in the day, like give them like lots of feedback about the different game modes because I'd be playing non-fucking stop. And they'd make a few changes and whatnot, but it was never anything like full on or anything like that. But that was back when Hypixel was like a small community, you know. It was early days, first few weeks, first few months of the server. Then I sort of went back to factions. Anyway,
first,
back to
I think the
Hytale.
idea of open sourcing parts of the project and rallying the original team of veterans only deepens the excitement for me, especially considering we found out these past few days the legacy engine was 100% ready to be shipped, and everything in the trailer was in-game footage and full fleshed out mechanics. In fact, everything we've ever seen from Hytale's legacy engine is completely fleshed out, being inside the game.
Yeah.
To me, this seems all very promising. A potential Hytale revival fueled by Simon's original passion rather than all the corporate constraints.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
That's exactly what happened. Riot fucked them. I like wasn't streaming or making content at the time, but the moment I found out Riot had bought Hytale, I knew it was over for Hytale. Like, at the end of the day, Riot cares about money. They're owned by Tencent. If it's not making money, it's useless to them. And they thought Hytale, because they saw Minecraft's success, they thought Hytale would be their way to break into that community. Because this community, like the Minecraft community, is so fucking different to the League community. Like, you've got a few crossovers, like myself, and I'm sure there's a few viewers of mine. But altogether, like most League of Legends players would never touch Minecraft. And most Minecraft players would never touch League of Legends because they don't cross over in any way, shape, or form unless you're playing game modes that are similar to League, like you're playing anyway. But yeah. Like PvP-based game modes and stuff like that, then you may find more interest in League. But yeah, someone that's like sort of played like League, I sort of had a feeling this was going to happen with Riot. Like the moment they bought it, if they didn't release something soon, then it was going to cause issues. And I guarantee you they kept digging further and further into the budget, and so Riot was wanting more and more back, which means they were having to try to have more and more, you know, try to get more and more sales on delivery, hence why they were trying to go multi-platform and cross-platform, as opposed to just sticking to the PC only.
Decision to buy back Hytale and bring it back to its original idea? Let's continue the momentum over on Twitter. We as a community must continue the fuel that keeps the spark of Hytale alive. And that wraps up today's video talking about the exciting news Simon shared.
Yeah, that was just a video about Hytale news. I didn't actually know Simon had tweeted about it. I had a feeling Simon would have tweeted about it, but I didn't actually check. Yep. The opening time, but yeah, I don't want to work on Skyblock. It might be in his replies. Yep, no, here we are. No, yeah, alright. Yeah, massive undertaking, trying to take responsibility. Oh, okay, yeah, true. And it's not like Riot Games, it's just going to, like, give it back to him. Riot doesn't work like that. I would know. I'm addicted to this fucking shit. Riot would not give him just give him the money back either. Like, that's just not how Riot works. So that video, yep, that was another video just to do with the Hytale situation. Make sure you go check it out. I did have, I think, one more No, this one goes for like 10 minutes, which I don't understand how it could, because it's just, there's only like one set of tweets. Like, bro does a better job of me than slop tubing, unless he just goes into detail about, oh no, here we go.
Starting to arrive.
This is where I had the vintage story.
What is going on? It's Big Dude. Guys, we have some big news. Revival is in the air.
Yeah.
Okay? Revival is in the air. Hope is starting to arise again.
This is vintage story, by the way.
We've got two really big things to talk about and cover here. There's not going to be a whole lot of fancy editing going on here. I'm pretty much just going to share my screen and get this information out to you, because this is just really big what's going on here. So
sorry, I'm going to pause that. But yeah, this is vintage story. I do actually remember buying this. One of my friends told me to buy this. But yeah, you can see the similarities. You know what I mean? It seems like it's a bit more rough around the edges and a bit more realistic, I say, as it goes and does like some weird demonic stuff. But like, you can see the similarities already. And this is back from 2022. It almost makes me think that some of the devs from the original Hytale game went and made this. But they've got the Eldritch horror themes and whatnot. So I could see how these guys buying Hytale would be good. If that does come to fruition, like vintage story, I think the ultimate end goal for Hytale and anyone that actually wants the game to come to fruition would be vintage story and Simon teaming up together to release the Hytale, like the original game engine for Hytale and what they had planned for that. Before they try to do anything else, they work on that, they optimize that, and they go from there. And then once they've done that, then they can start looking at what they were maybe exploring in the other stuff.
Originally, I was about to make this video about this post right here by Tyron. Tyron used to be a developer on Hytale back in the day.
Oh, I was right.
And created what you all know as Vintage Story.
Oh, no. I was right. Oh, no. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BOZO Dojo. What a great name. But yeah.
Okay, now he basically made this incredible post that I was already super excited about, and then something else super exciting happened. So before I get to that, I want to read you this and share what's going on this side of things. Dear Hytale community, as many of you might have read by now, Hytale has been officially canceled. Our heartfelt compassion goes out to those that were looking forward to its release, and as well to all of the developers working at Hypixel Studios.
Okay.
As a former Hytale developer myself, allow me to openly invite everyone left unsatisfied by this news to try out Vintage Story. While it might not be the exact same experience you would have hoped, do keep in mind that our game allows a great...
Again, this is all just a lot of promises. Keep in mind, like, don't get your hopes up about any of this until an official statement has been released. Hytale is cancelled. There's like, all this is right now is people speculating and clinging on to little things. But as it stands right now, Hytale is cancelled. And if you want to play something like Hytale, go play Vintage Story. That's essentially it.
Great range of customization options to reduce some of the more difficult settings that Vintage Story ships by default. In fact, if you are one of the former developers, here's where it gets hype, or a highly passionate Hytale fan with extensive modding skills, do write us at jobs@vintagestory.at. So if that's you right now, go do that. Perhaps we can put together a small sub-project within our team of developers to bring out an additional game mode for Vintage Story that can at least in part deliver on the vision of what Hytale set out to become. I could picture this as a mostly independent work group developing a new playstyle or an external team that uses our extensive modding API with funding from us. Basically saying, either make this sub-game mode with the Hytale developers to basically bring Hytale through Vintage Story, or he's basically just saying, I will give you our engine, you create Hytale with this, and I'll fund you. I mean, this is awesome. And he even said, we've already received over 20 applications, including several high-profile ones. This seems to look promising to me. We'll collect more applications for another week and then begin processing them. For all applicants, Please stay tuned. Cheers, Tyron. Okay, this is already massive news, right? Right here, we're looking at two options. Either we get a kind of combination of Vintage Story and Hytale with this sub-game, right, that's built within it, or developing a whole new game with the same engine as Vintage Story made by Hytale developers. Basically, Hytale 2 built with the engine of Vintage Story.
I think it's going to be a bit of both.
Huge, okay? And I was already like, I got to rush. I got to make this video. I got to talk about this. And then another bomb comes in.
Is this going to be the Simon
We
one?
get a tweet from Simon.
Yeah.
If you don't know Simon, he is the CEO of Hypixel, and you just got to check this out. So it starts out with a post from Owl. It says, "Hi Simon, I think I speak for the entire Hytale community when I say that Hytale can't be canceled. It was a game with infinite potential. Agree? Wouldn't there be any possibility that together with Riot, you could partner with the former team to revive the legacy engine?" Simon replies, "I have not seen the game since 2019, so it would be hard for me to know if it's worth looking into it. It seems like the chapter is truly closed. I do have the money to run a 30-people team for a while, but they were over 150, so not sure what kind of beast it has become to handle now." Hugo chimes in, "I think there is a very real opportunity here to look into buying back the IP if it's not crazy expensive," which I'm sure it is, "and getting a couple of the OG developers back to get the real Hytale released. 30 people."
Like I said, Riot would have lost so much money on the Riot. No, that's the thing. Riot already wants to sell. That's why the development stopped. Riot doesn't want to keep funding it anymore because it's just losing them money, which is like completely fair. It's been 9 years and they haven't delivered. Like as someone that would have invested into a game company, if I asked them, "Hey, what have you got after 9 years or however many years of like development and how many years of us giving you funding? What have you got to show for it? Nothing? All right, we're done. Cut the funding, boys. It's over." I'd do the exact same. What the fuck do you mean? What have you been doing for 9 years? Sitting on your fucking ass? Like, and just like every move they've made has been so anti-business. Like, because I guarantee you Riot would have been the ones telling them to release the game or release something, put something out. And I guarantee you it was the Hytale devs pushing back on it. Because Riot cares about money. So they would have been trying to get this out as fast as humanly possible.
Just like in 2015 to 2018, the original vision, the game it was meant to be.
Yeah, cutting Riot out is the problem. Dead Else just released a game then up. Yeah, exactly. But like they can't even do that right now because Riot would never let that happen because Riot's lost too much money on it. So they want to make sure they get their fucking dollars worth out of it first, which is why they're trying to sell the IP and why they'll never release it open source and it'll take somebody like to buy the IP back and to buy what they've developed back. But yeah, like I don't understand whether if they had done that from the start, I guarantee you Hytale would probably be one of the biggest games right now. But they didn't do that. They moved so poorly with all their decision making in terms of the game.
Bam! Hugo, shout out to you. That is a fire response. 100% agree. Hashtag save Hytale. Simon chimes in. Yeah, well, would be a massive undertaking. Not sure I want to take that responsibility. Would need to open source some parts like the tools, etc. And anything that would
you would be
spent on buying
micromanaged
IP
by
would
the
drain
community
the
too.
funding of the game, so it's a bit difficult to deal with. Tubbo, make a Kickstarter right now! Tubbo, don't bully me into buying it. I'm living a good, peaceful life. And then he replies, all I'm saying is that this community is very, very passionate about this project. All right, now here is where the big response comes in. Simon says, I get it 100%. Look, I am even down to put 25 million USD by myself to finish Hytale. That's how much I believe in it. No Kickstarter, just raw passion, high pressure, and high risk taking. Reduced scope, legacy engine, PC only.
They need
first.
to reduce scope. That was their problem.
Preach. Come on now. Open source some parts, small team, cut unfinished features to accelerate towards beta, get players in ASAP, love that, to support development. I even already have a dozen of Hytale legacy engine veterans working with me. That's what I would do. But I have not reached out.
I agree. Look what happened to Scott Cawthon when he voted for Trump. I have no idea who that is. I have zero clue who that is. Oh. Was there just like, did he say he voted for Trump? And then everyone was like, oh. Death threats and all, yeah. Oh, I imagine so. A lot of people are very intolerant. But yeah, I like as some if he's a family man who's like gotten into like relaxing and shit, he don't want to deal with like a community of fucking like that's constantly going to be breathing down his neck, being like, "Yo, where's the update? Where's the dev update? What's going on?" It's the same situation all over again. Meanwhile, he's stressing because he's put fucking like a bunch of his fucking money down on this project just as a passion project to deliver to the community. And gamers in the community don't recognize that shit. The majority of them don't. They won't care. All they care about is where game. Where is the game? I want to play Hightail. Current Dan TDM. Yeah, like again, it's why people like. If you aren't doing like political stuff, I don't think you should comment on politics because you're just gonna get a hate wave and you're gonna split your community. Like, if you're not going to talk politics, then I don't think you should bring up your political opinions in your content as a creator. Like, as simple as that. Like, I think it's okay to, like, if you do, like, I don't know, like, it's different to saying who you voted for and, like, your political leanings to, like, saying, like, oh, what's happening in, like, the Israel-Iran situation is bad. There's very different, two different types of politics, I'd say. One's geopolitics and the other one's more I call it wig politics because everyone wears those I just imagine everyone wearing those fucking wigs. Anyway,
just thinking about it now because of the bullying. Okay, this would be a
why did he laugh saying okay? Like, this guy wouldn't be probably one of the people screaming on like, where's the development, where is it at, like that. Scott privately donated, but people dug through his transactions. That's okay. Donating's a bit different. That's going a little bit further.
Massive challenge and impact all aspects of my life, so I would probably need to consult with my family first.
And he obviously didn't privately donate well enough.
Now listen, as much as I love Hightail and video games and everything like that, Simon, do what's best for you and your family. Like, I know I'm super hype. I'm really passionate. Do what's best for your family, man. If it's going to be something that causes turmoil in your family and a lot of stress and chaos, honestly, don't do it. And that's just because I think that is a lot more important than a video game. But if it at all aligns and your family is on board, Simon, this would be huge. Okay, this would be huge. LOL, we love you, Simon. Whatever you decide, I'm 100% sure the community would back you. But of course, family and life first. We're so back. Guys, revival is in the air, right? We've got hashtag Save Hightail. Share this post, share this image, spread the word. Like, it seems like people are just...
How many times have you seen hashtag save and then a game name? And how many times has that game actually been saved?
Just fighting for this game, and it's so awesome to see. And I am almost confident that in some way or another, whether it is through Vintage Story, open sourcing their engine and allowing Hightail devs to create in there, or with Simon,
that seems about right,
refunding this and reviving this, there is going to be some way, shape, or form that we get Hightail. I don't think there's any way. I think the community is way too passionate, way too driven to see this game just go.
See, what's going to be the thing is, though, the having this attitude about it, that we will see Hightail in some capacity, it means that either one, the community is going to get to the point where it forces like a game dev to essentially make a Hightail like ripoff or like force one of these developers that have now stated, they've openly stated it, like they have interest in the project, right? They're going to be harassing these people. And at the end of the day, Hytale is a massive project with a massive undertaking that's going to take a lot of fucking money. A lot of money. Because, like, not even thinking about the continued development that needs to be done, thinking about the hosting. It's not cheap to host a game server, like a live service game. And, like, I've never tried to host one. I've tried to host a Minecraft server, and that shit gets expensive quick. So trying to do that on the scale of an entire game, like I know that you'd obviously have dedicated servers and all that and whatnot, but that still would not be cheap. I imagine the computing power for that would be quite expensive. So I don't know. I think some of these devs have jumped on this bandwagon, and not realized how much of an undertaking this actually would be. And there's a reason why Riot Games is cutting off Hytale Studios and why Hytale Studios was not able to deliver. I think a lot of people have just read this message and been like, okay, cool. But a whole lot of nothing was said in that tweet. Like, if we go back to it, a whole lot of nothing was said in that tweet. We just got a Hytale. They didn't actually state. No, not that one. Okay, I can't find it now. I think Hypixel Studios, maybe? Yeah, here we go. So they didn't really actually say the reason why. Did you notice that? There was no reason. It was just, it's a painful decision. AKA, you guys, they weren't making money, and Riot was like, guys, come on. They said that their technological ambitions grew more complex, and like the team wasn't as far along as, so that basically, again, the investors found that it wasn't as far along as it needed to be, because the team wouldn't have cared. Need more time to get it where it could happen. So rather than, just releasing something or like having an initial player base, they decided to keep it all closed. And this definitely killed it. Each of these options would mean compromising. They did say a whole lot of nothing in this, to be honest. Like, they said basically, we kept over promising and we weren't able to deliver, is what I'm getting from this. But that doesn't say why. Or like what actually was going on behind the scenes, what actually made it so they stopped. Like, I don't elaborate corporate deflection, always. That's like, it's 100% a Riot Games like decision, and it's 100% Riot breathing down their neck. Because otherwise, the simple as this, the outcome would not have happened. They could have, downsized, there are a lot of different options they could have taken. They could have downsized, they could have released, actually released fucking something. That would have actually helped if they had released literally anything other than a few gameplay trailers. But yeah, I don't think we'll ever see Hytale in the capacity that everybody expects. I think that everybody as well has got too many different images and sort of ideas about how Hytale is going to run in their head and how Hytale is going to play in their head. And it's going to be completely different than what anybody is expecting. And I'm worried that that'll turn people away. Because it's gone through this long of a development process. So many things have changed over the entire situation. I don't think we'll ever see Hytale in the capacity that it was intended to be at. LTT Twitch situation? No, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. Oh, and then someone posted, could Hytale be saved for 25 million? I honestly, like, again, it's a lot of, yeah, here we go, the real reason. Yeah, it's 100% Riot Games.
Hello, I'm Abjax.
LTT Twitch situation. I should probably have a look. Management.
This is something that you could apply to the management team at Hytale.
I'll have a look into it after this.
Someone at Riot was still writing the checks until very recently.
Yes.
And so what changed there? Because as much as you can blame management for blowing a bunch of money or
I knew he got banned, yeah.
Ultimately, whose money were they blowing? We know it's not their own from selling the game because well,
There's no game sales.
They made a bit of money from merch, but they weren't getting a giant bank loan, because what bank is going to lend to a company that's 100 million in the red? We know that the money was coming from Riot Games, and Riot Games were happy to continuously give them more, even as they asked for 40 million a year, which means whatever assurances and whatever timelines they were giving Riot were either kept to, or at least kept to enough that they were happy to continue doing this until they weren't. What changed? Well, I think it's likely that Riot Games took a step back and ultimately saw the biggest problem with Hypixel Studios and the Hytale development, which was not necessarily the fact that they were making a game that was getting any worse. I'm sure the game they were developing was getting better and better, but the actual asset that underwrote the entire brand, the reason that they were happy to invest in the first place, was that community hype. And as we can see from this post right here, if we look at the Google Trends, which usually sucks as a way to measure the popularity of a game, but when there is no game to play, this is actually a decent indication.
It's the
of how many
only
people are
indicator.
still curious about Hytale. Obviously,
There is no other indicator you can rely on. That's the thing. Like, you have to use Google Trends because, one, Google is connected to everything. They fucking, they're gonna know what trends are what compared to what trends are what compared to pretty much anything else. If the game isn't out, you can't use Steam database because there's no fucking database of players. There's nobody playing it. So Google Trends is the only way to actually analyze whether there is still people interested in the game. And if you're looking at that, as a developer that's throwing 40 million a year at a game dev company, trust me, you're looking at that timeline and you're like, damn, that is a big fall off. That is a big fall off. That is under half of the 25 until it was announced that it was, stopping. So obviously,
after the trailer, you
pretty
expect
obvious
that
what
some
happens.
number of people watch the trailer and then forget about the game. But what you don't expect is that after about 3 years and this big wave of hype as they make more announcements, for those peaks to get smaller and smaller and smaller as every successive announcement starts to sound more like, I swear the game is coming out soon, guys. You just trust us. Give us a little bit more time. And over a period of 7 years, the big asset that made the game so investable, the reputation, started to diminish more and more. There was the blog where you could keep up with it, but obviously this wasn't going to get anywhere nearly as much attention as the base game did. And I think that the fact that the game had a huge community was a huge boost. There are multiple podcasts, by the way. There's multiple YouTube channels as well. One of the most famous is Quebec Corner, and if we look at Quebec Corner, you can see that even in his YouTube views, the community for the game on YouTube was dying out too.
What about
the views go down and down and down, with the only increase being the Hytale is Dead announcement. The biggest thing that Hytale has done in years is a
yeah, the biggest thing Hytale has done in years is announce that they were canceling the game. Okay, wait, hold on. I just want to say this now. I could be completely wrong about everything, and this is just a stunt to get people interested in the game. I just want to say it now. This would probably be the best marketing stunt ever pulled by a game ever, if it's true. That's why I don't think it is. But if it was, like, they knew that the game had died off in popularity, so they were like, okay, we're going to say that the game's cancelled, right? And then bam, we're going to say that it's back. We're going to drop the game. What do you reckon the chances are of that happening? 0 to none? But yeah, so far the biggest thing Hytale's done is announce that they've done nothing. Congratulations, guys.
Announced that they've stopped developing it, and that is an absolute tragedy.
Red Rider Drum Band SB, specifically because I was going to discuss what I think is the implications of Skyblock and what's going to happen to it because of this. Because they did say in the tweet, like, this would not affect the Hypixel server on Minecraft. There are other factors where it can affect it that I want to sort of dive into. After that, I'm adding them back, though, because I don't want to fucking deal with that.
If you think you have this ultimate product, even if you think that everyone cares so much about it, I think consumers are ultimately fickle. My own interaction with the subscribers from this channel has been many people saying, sorry, wait, what is Hytale? Could you go back a bit and explain that to me? Why does everyone care about this so much? And the fact that so many people have to ask why and what means that there is a time that you have to actually deliver something. And I think that if we really take all of these things combined, you can see that ultimately, like I've said many a time before, the easiest thing to do is to overpromise and underdeliver. The more you say you're going to do, the harder it is to do all of those things. But equally,
Number one
what
rule
people actually want you to do is to deliver something. And sure, if they had delivered in 2022, it wouldn't have been cross-platform. They would have had to rewrite the engine, and maybe people would have mocked it for not being anywhere nearly as good as it was before, but they would have had a product that they could have iterated on and actually improved. They would have had an actual, like launch this moment.
Something.
They'd have
Anything.
They'd have something for people to actually be able to look at.
Anything.
And they would have a source of revenue
other than
presumably
trailers
coming in exchange for that. But instead, by scrapping it and deciding that they wanted to do big, or they weren't going to do anything at all, they've ultimately done nothing at all. And I think what makes this extra tragic is not the fact that it's a lot of money. It's Riot Games money, which comes from Tencent. It's Chinese investors' money ultimately, and their fault for putting it inside of a studio that weren't going to deliver a game without spending literally $100 million. Ultimately, I don't think that's the tragedy. I think the real tragedy comes partially to the community who had so much excitement for a Minecraft competitor that now will never who actually come into existence. But also the tragedy is for all of the employees. Many people were hired. The team is huge, and all of those people are going to be let go now. And that is why it's important, even as someone who wants to make big, exciting, creative things, sometimes it's important to make something good now and make it better later, because if you wait to make it better, it might never actually come out. And for all the people working on the game, many of whom are greatly talented, if we are to believe the game directors and the CEOs, if we are to believe the management of the company, there are many talented people who lost their job because people kept wanting to make bigger and better and more expensive and crazier. And even though the Hytale that might have come out may have been bigger than GTA 5 and may have actually recouped some of that money, ultimately they had a decision to make. And even though they didn't know it at the time, they made the wrong decision. Sure, they might have looked back on a game that that didn't have cross-platform play, that was slightly harder to update, etc., etc., but they would have released it when people were ready to receive it. Think about 2021, how many more people were playing games. Think about how much closer they were to the trailer. A bad video game can be made. Funnily enough, the slogan used to be a game can only be late early on, and then it can be great forever, but a bad game is bad forever. But nowadays, the philosophy has shifted. With the regularity of updates, you can actually release a bad video game and expect that it will be good,
Cyberpunk,
rather
No
than
Man's
hoping to
Sky.
release a good video game and releasing nothing, which is exactly what has happened with Hytale. Truly a tragedy for everyone involved. I hope they can find work, and I hope that despite the critique of this project, everyone understands that there must be a bunch of talented people. I hope they all get on their feet, and indeed, I hope that we see something emerge from these ashes. I think the most likely thing is probably Reforge, actually, which seems to be taking all of the lessons from Hytale before it's even gone wrong. They have released a very early public build. They are actually iterating with public feedback, and it's not great right now. It's not a Minecraft alternative right now, but clearly it's going in the right direction, and so I have my excitement for that. But what do you think, Internet? I'd love to know your thoughts down below. That's just the generic way people end the video. I don't need to know your thoughts, but I do need to know what you think about that number, because as far as I can tell, we are the first place on the internet to report it. Absolutely staggering to think about how much money has been blown on nothing.
Yeah, it is staggering to think about how much money has been blown on absolutely nothing. So yeah, check it out later. Is this the Linus Tech Tips one? No, this is okay. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers the main. That covers all the main essential details of it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Hello, I'm UpYax.
So make sure you go follow and subscribe, like this guy's video, by the way. Because yeah, all I can do is speculate about what's going to happen next, because it's not like we have any evidence. We haven't got anything from any of the other teams or from anyone that's connected in any official capacity, other than, we overpromised and couldn't deliver. But as well as that, it isn't going to affect the Hypixel server. I do think that while this will not directly affect the Hypixel server, it may potentially indirectly affect it in the future. If Hypixel gets to a point where it needs more money because it's running out, because look at the fire sales, look at the subscription model, it's pretty obvious that, Hypixel has sort of been a bit scrambly for funding for the past few year or so, because like Minecraft, I can't remember I don't want to use Google Trends, but I will. I know Minecraft is down, like in pretty much all capacities, but that's what always happens. Minecraft, you know, it receives a bit of a boost. Like, look at this, dude. That's, yeah. This is only over, something over a few hours, who cares? Let's go to, Minecraft Case Simulator? What the? Let's just do, worldwide, past 5 years. So, yeah, we're not doing like, this is around when the Minecraft movie came out, I'm pretty sure. I think if we have a look, we'll find that the Minecraft movie released around that time. On God, the best case scenario is like the hype where Microsoft supports that shit. No, because then they're in the exact same situation as they were with Riot. It's just a different, yeah, so that was around when the Minecraft movie came out. So this is when it was around the release, and yeah, so that makes sense. Minecraft being super popular, the popularity started to die down now. Around here, keep in mind as well, this is over the past few years. This is the COVID boom. So this is around when Minecraft, I'd say, like hit its like some of its most popular was, yeah, around when the COVID boom was happening, and when people were like, you know, all over it was when it was most consistent. Only for Hypixel to serve, then have Riot sort of. Yeah, but what's happening with the Hive? What's its player count? Yeah, I don't. Erase that shit from your memory. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Hive is dead. Jesus, man. Yeah, why have you not got like an IP at the front and center of your website? Yeah, from financial constraints, I was back in the day. Oh, it was because, oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, Microsoft funded on Bedrock. You need to include that. Microsoft endorsed, yeah, because it's on Bedrock. Java edition's been shut down. Nobody gives a fuck about Bedrock, bro. Bedrock is literally like, it's Microsoft's cash cow. It's not Minecraft. It's Minecraft with a little asterisk, a little star at the end, because it's Minecraft, but you got to pay all these extra add-ons. It's Minecraft, but the asterisk is for corporate greed. That's Bedrock edition right there. You may as well call it Microsoft Craft at this point. But yeah, that's a completely different situation, and that's the only reason why it's up and running. But the difference is because it's on Bedrock. I don't think they would ever do that for Hypixel, because Hypixel is mainly Java. Imagine if they forced you to play Hypixel on Bedrock. How many players do you think they would lose? Because now it's Microsoft endorsed, but that means it's Bedrock enforced. There's a reason why the Hive isn't on Java. Because obviously, you know, Microsoft doesn't make money from Java Edition. Microsoft makes zero money from fucking Java Edition, so why would they allow that to happen? They wouldn't. The only way that Hypixel would actually, like, they would have to move to a completely Bedrock edition of the game, and I don't think they'd ever do that, because that would kill off everybody who is currently modding on it, and anybody that uses like the mod. That kills off their relationship with, from what I'm not sure if it kills off their relationship with Luna, because I'm not sure what how Luna actually inner workings of it. But yeah, the Hytale situation is crazy. So I think that I still think we'll be of the fundamental belief that Hypixel has got serious issues and they need to address said issues and they have not done so. I think that until they do fix their server-side stuff, it doesn't matter what content they push. It's just going to keep going back to square one. And at the end of the day, as they keep updating more islands, the server's going to keep requiring more and more resources. And as it requires more and more resources, it's going to get more and more costly. And what's going to happen when it gets more and more costly? They're either going to change it to a subscription-only service, so you have to be a MVP++ or a subscriber in order to play Skyblock, or it's going to probably die. Like, or both of those things can happen at the same time. I think that's most likely what's going to happen in the future with Hypixel, unless we see another massive boom for Minecraft. But even if there is a massive boom for Minecraft, I know that there hasn't been for public servers. I know that Mr. Epic had to do some stuff with his public server recently, and there's a bunch of other public servers that have been struggling because of Minecraft traffic and people playing the game. So yeah. Yeah, that was the Hightail situation. Make sure you go subscribe and go like this video by BX Toycat. Anyway. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I go live every day from 2 p.m. EST. Hopefully I'll catch you around sometime. Peace out. So I was recording that. Yeah, we're gonna check out the Linus Tech Tips situation. So yeah, let's find out about the what's going on with the Linus Tech Tips and the Twitch situation. Twitch is banned. Oh, Tectone. I did actually see this video pop up, and I just didn't watch it. But I'm very curious because I know Tectone got banned as well, but I know that's pretty.
I just got banned off of Twitch for the 4th time in 90 days. And a well-respected legend in the streaming space by the name of Linus Tech Tips is now also, for some reason, about to get banned off of Twitch for some reason. I would love to know what the reason for this bullshit is, but I don't know. I don't know which retard is the head of Twitch moderation team, but that motherfucker, dude, bro needs to find a new job because bro has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Oh, the Tectone one, I mean? Oh yeah, all of Tectone's bans have been traps. All of his, they're looking for a reason to permaban him. Like, it's not going to be long before he's permabanned because he's sprouting, but like they're also too scared to permaban him because they know once he leaves, a bunch of other streamers are going to follow because of their bullshit. So like it's a double-edged sword for them right now because they don't want to have him on the platform and keep spreading this rhetoric that's anti-Twitch. But at the same time, if they actually ban him and fully ban him, they're going to have so much more backlash than what they're currently dealing with, which is already a fucking lot.
What the fuck you're doing, man, you're right at home with Twitch customer service.
Simulcasting guidelines that TLDR state that the WAN show could get us in trouble on Twitch.
Yeah, I remember that. Twitch told all of their creators, yeah, so you guys should all pick up multi-streaming and you guys should really give it a shot.
This as well, yeah. I technically break this rule.
This shit. But if you ever talk about any of the other platforms you're streaming on while live on Twitch, and if you ever show your another chat besides the one on Twitch, and if you ever acknowledge a dono from any other platforms, you're permanently banned.
Yeah.
You're banned.
Yeah.
But you should still try it. You should still try it.
That's why I just don't give a shit.
But if you do,
what at the end of the day, what is Twitch gonna do? They're gonna ban me. Oh no. I don't care. I'll keep streaming on another platform. I really don't give a shit. Like Twitch is just like, it's so in the hole at this point that like I just could not give a fuck. Like I've been debating just doing like just streaming to Kick and YouTube at some points because of the Twitch rules and shit like that. Then it gets difficult because like YouTube is also very painful to stream to because it's like you play any DMCA content, bam, your stream's fucking gone. Like it just gets taken down like that. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword because they do allow for that. So they allow for me to make the content I want to make, but at the same time, I want to be able to also spread my reach as far as possible.
we're gonna ban you. Oh, okay, great.
Maybe, sort of.
They state that the Twitch user experience of a simulcast stream must be no less than the experience on other platforms or services, including chat engagement.
Oh, it gets even worse. They literally put in a rule to where if you're multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube and Twitter at the same time, and you don't pay enough attention to Twitch chat, you're banned. So it's literally like you're on a date where you're hanging out with 3 of your homies, and your Twitch is the jealous girlfriend that says, you better tell me I'm pretty. If you look at them and you don't look at me, we're breaking up. If you don't pay enough attention to me, we're breaking up. If you don't take me to dinner, we're breaking up.
Yeah, Twitch.
It's like, oh my god,
Twitch just sounds so fucking insecure. Holy shit. But then making moves like this is like not going to help their situation whatsoever either, because it's just making them look even stupider. And I use the word stupider. That's saying something. Making them look more stupid. Fuck. I need another coffee.
They turned multi-streaming into
Twitch is dying, in my opinion. Twitch has been dying for a long time. Twitch has been dying for a very, very long time. It's just taken a while for people to realize and come around to it. I don't know. And then as well, like, there was never any competitors for Twitch. But now the competitors have shown up and people are realizing, hey, we don't have to accept this shit from Twitch. That's what they're doing. They're moving to other platforms. But back in the day, we didn't have fucking YouTube stream. We didn't have Kick streaming. We didn't have TikTok streaming, Facebook, Instagram, none of that. We had Justin TV. You wanted to fucking watch a live stream, you went to Justin TV or you went to one of those like fucking porn cam sites. I'm being real. Like, it's just Twitch is getting sloppy and obvious. Yeah, oh yeah. The past few years have been a lot worse, 100%. A lot more obvious that they've got agendas they're pushing.
fucking abusive relationship. And trust me, I know a lot about those.
It's
You
true.
also shouldn't provide links or otherwise direct your community to watch your stream on other platforms. Say, for instance, lmg.gg/floatplane.
Oh.
Well, no, that's not really a good link down there.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You can't use third-party services to combine activity with other platforms. And there was a immediate question from our community. And here, I'm just going to bring.
Yeah, I would usually show you this, but I
Yeah, I
actually
know.
have my chat segregated due to this rule. I swear, like, I'm back in the 1800s where I got the blacks over here and I got the whites over here using separate fucking water fountains.
Yeah, I already know.
This is where my Twitch chat would be, but I'm fucking banned, so they're gone. Yeah, so this is blacks only hour. I guess you guys all have the pass now. Yeah, it's a joke. I can have Kick and YouTube combined, but I can't have Twitch touch them. No. I'm the prize. It's so psychotic, the rules.
Bring this up here. Does this mean, because we have to provide the same experience to all platforms that
You mean 1900s? I don't fucking know, dude.
view the WAN show when it is simulcast? Does this mean the WAN show will finally read Twitch chats?
Elijah's saying these are not new, by the way. They're almost 2 years old. They're just enforcing it now.
Yeah, because they're enforcing it now. They're enforcing it now because everybody has started multi-streaming. Before, they were still the ones that held everyone by the streaming balls. So like they didn't really care. They just sort of had those rules in place, you know, just in case any of their like massive streamers decided to do it. It was probably put in place because of what happened when Ludwig jumped to YouTube, like, if I'm being real with you. And then people realized that they could multi-stream, and then Kick sort of started growing in popularity. And so then now, because of what Tectone's done, what Asmon have done, they're now sweating because they're trying to find any reason to get people to stop multi-streaming or prioritize Twitch. And it's going to backfire massively, especially in this situation, because now it's just exposing the hypocrisy even more. Every move they make has just exposed themselves. They've self-reported with every single move they have made this past year, and just shown their true hand, shown their hand, shown their true colors. And it's so refreshing to see the majority of the community does not want any part of it. They do not want it whatsoever. They want it out. The cock and ball torture has stopped working. That's right. The Twitch cock and ball torture has stopped working.
He didn't even check with me before posting this.
Well, it wouldn't make any sense.
But he's 100% right.
Yeah. Agreed. Doesn't need to check
Twitch
in.
chat lost
Wise man.
its chatting with us privileges, man, a long time ago now.
Yep.
I
Quite a
think
while ago.
just by being
You held
rowdy.
on for a while.
I did.
I gave up a long time ago.
I did. I held out for a long time.
It does obviously really suck because right now my YouTube chat are a bunch of new frogs, and my Kick chat are a bunch of new frogs, and my Twitch chat is just the oldest motherfuckers on earth, bro. I mean, it's fucking nuts. Like, I've been streaming on Twitch for 7 years. I've barely been streaming on Kick and YouTube for 2 months, so I got a bunch of bright new baby boys over here who are always happy to see me. And then I got these other motherfuckers who used to be here. They're gone. They're fucking dead in the dirt right now. They're currently being fucking waterboarded by Twitch. They've been captured. They're being beaten alive. And they're just like, oh, you're live? Okay. Anyways, then I have kicking YouTube. They're like, oh my God, a stream. What a bright, beautiful day.
Yeah.
But I still love the fuckers on Twitch, man. I do. I miss them.
But Twitch chat, they lost their privileges. They lost their privileges a very long time ago.
Do we still have our little custom agreement thing going on?
I don't know.
You used to have some fancy boy privileges.
Yeah, we had a pretty special agreement that we signed with Twitch a very long time ago. We were the first to be allowed to stream non-gaming content on the platform. And we were also the first to have a carve-out for simulcasting.
So these are the guys that ruined
gasoline
Twitch, huh?
than satellite, I think.
Now everybody just goes live and talks about drama and politics. Oh, man, I hate drama. Oh, God, drama? Ew.
God, imagine reacting to someone like and talking about politics. Oh my God, guys, that's disgusting. Imagine that. You could never catch me reacting to a video on one of my live streams and then recording that video and uploading it on YouTube. You will never catch that in one of my streams, ever. Anyway, we're gonna continue reacting to this video.
Oh, no, man, I want to watch video games. Yo, boot up Roblox.
Hey, let's play some video games.
Slop content? Ew. Politics? No thanks. Oh, I hate it, dude. Disgusting. These are the guys to get angry at, guys.
That was explicitly allowed under our agreement with them, to my knowledge. And that was because Twitch was expanding into the YouTube MCN, or multi-channel network space, back in the day.
Soon to be pirated
YouTube.
YouTube.
They wanted to make a big push into tech and recruited us, I believe, as their first channel. So we signed a deal with them where they were our MCN. We got a 100% revenue share for our YouTube AdSense, which I insisted on, and made absolutely no sense for them. So I don't know why they did that, but they did. And then they also agreed to special terms for us, because I was like, guys, look, I can't be Twitch exclusive for like streaming, and like I can't do this stuff because I'm a YouTuber first and foremost, and you're like my YouTube MCN. You're not looking to kneecap my ability to grow on YouTube, are you? Like that would be wild. And so they signed these special carve-outs for us, and then within a matter of like, I forget if it was months or it was weeks, our contact at Twitch for the whole MCN program was gone, and it just disappeared. So to my knowledge, nobody else ever signed with them, or maybe like a handful of other people did, and I don't know if they had the same carve-outs. So we have always been allowed to multi-stream with no restrictions.
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody else getting that deal. I know a lot of people have a deal with Twitch, and the best they're getting is like 70-30. That's it. I never heard anybody getting 100%. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, that's outrageous.
And we have always been allowed to upload non-gaming content with no real restrictions on it.
And if not, I guess.
And if they decide not to honor that agreement anymore, well, then I guess we'll give them the old "fuck you" team viewer.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, realistically, I don't think we really need Twitch that badly at this point.
I used to like Twitch so much.
Does that not summarize how everybody feels about this fucking platform in 2025? It's absolutely psychotic.
My God.
It is. They just keep fucking up. Nobody needs them at all. I'm very blessed to have a community that's come over to watch me on Kick and YouTube, where I make more money on both of them. I make
it isn't about the money.
10 times what I make off of Twitch on YouTube, and I make 4 times what I make on Twitch on Kick with half the viewers. It's insane. It is straight up fucking nuts.
0.
Yet they act like they're the prize. Twitch, you are nothing without your streamers. You are not the one making them. It is us making you. And eventually you will realize this shit.
You think they're...
Congratulations, Twitch. You're just you're literally a hosting service. That is all you are. You're not a video hosting service, because you can't store VODs for longer than 2 weeks. So you're not a fucking video hosting service. All Twitch is a live stream hosting service. And honestly, at this point, one of the worst ones, if it hadn't had so many updates and has so much integration. Like, my issue now isn't necessarily like about like what Twitch has or anything like that. My issue is a lot of the other things and a lot of the other programs I use do not have good integration with other streaming services. Everything has been built around Twitch. So trying to convert everything now to Kick or to YouTube has been a massive pain in the ass. Like, even just trying to set up the fucking avatars and getting them to work cross-platform isn't the most enjoyable experience. It's why some of the features are still a bit limited. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just everything is I think Twitch should get a mouse event, unfortunately. I think it needs a complete... I think Amazon needs to step in and change its complete management and change everything about it. That's what I think it needs to be done. Because it's pretty obvious the current management has got way too much biases and they're scrambling. They're panicking because the truth has come out about them, that they're, you know, and that all these people are leaving the platform. And now they're scrambling to try to get people to stay on it in any capacity that they can. And by doing so, they're banning the wrong people, making the wrong moves, and catering to the wrong audience. Because before they were catering to the majority, now they're catering to the minority. That's the difference. The majority and the minority have flipped. All the fucking crazies before that were supporting Twitch no matter what have been like, wait, maybe supporting terrorism is bad. Maybe them being cherry picking who the rules apply to, maybe that's kind of bad for a platform this big and that's owned by all these massive people and have $1 billion advertisers everywhere. Maybe that's a bad thing, you know? Biggest fumble of the century. And you know what? It's hard to pinpoint it on one person, but there's one person that can be solely responsible and blamed for this. The man who lives under Hassan's desk. Dan Clancy. Anyway, you can't have the CEO of a company come outright and say who their favorite streamers are because that just shows instantly that they're biased.
Yeah,
which he's done as well.
Fanboy over them like super hard. Like I was at one point, I was worried you were going to quit and go work at Twitch.
No,
I mean,
I can understand.
Don't pretend you never thought about it.
Did I?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't mean seriously consider. I don't mean sat there thinking, do I sign the offer?
He deleted
I
this.
just mean like, don't tell me you never like thought about it.
Oh, there was one.
Exactly.
But I wasn't going to take it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wasn't going to take it.
I'm just saying.
Looks like the average redneck. No, he does look like the average redneck. TJ Clancy. Oh no. 3 hours ago. Thank God the whip is out of range. Yeah, literally, bro. I want to see what he said. No. Alright, this is just a fucking give the fuck. Yeah. Anyway, continuing with the video.
Hard.
They were really cool. I really liked a lot of people that worked there. They did cool stuff.
Hold on a second, guys. You cannot like Twitch. You know, Luke is less enamored with them these days too.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Everybody is.
But let's be real about why we don't like Twitch.
Okay.
Okay, Jamash in Floatplane chat says Twitch went so money hungry it was disgusting.
They still lose money.
Oh, bro, they're making streamers run 6 to 7 minutes of ads just to keep their head above water and make what they used to fucking make.
It's insane.
Right?
I love the ads, but like having
is like a fucking dream. People are slobbing on their knob just for getting 50-50, which is like, why the fuck? Like, why are people having to work for y'all to still take half?
One thing I don't understand is that they do monthly payments. Like, they don't do, like, they wait for the end of the month to round up and do your payments for everything except for donations, because guess what? Donations are actually external. And they go straight to PayPal. But everything else, it takes a month before, like, it has to tick over to the next month before you're able to receive any payout. And you have to reach the minimum before you can receive a payout, being like $50 or whatever. And as someone that doesn't get many subs or anything like that, it takes a while to fucking hit that payout mark when you're earning like 10 to fucking 20 cents off ads a fucking stream. And like, I don't do short streams. I quite frequently will do like 8 to 12 hours worth of streams. And it's like, I can show you my fucking, like the money gain from most of my streams. And it's like, I think the most I've ever earned was like 50 cents. 50 cents from a stream one day. And it was like a 12-hour Skyblock stream or something like that. And because my viewership was like relatively high during the entire thing. And I was like, damn. That's double what I usually make. Yeah, we're making some bank, boys. But Red's inside stream? What? Red's inside stream? I don't know what that means. I'm very confused by that. But anyway.
Like, that's retarded. They also have a TOS. They pick and choose who they want to enforce it on. There are people saying the N-word, breaking the law on stream, and yet VTubers showing their hips will get banned longer.
Money.
Twitch
I
has
don't agree
never
with
made
that.
money.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, to be honest.
Like, if anything, Twitch might
like behind the scenes. Hey, let's go. I don't know what I would do. Like my behind the scenes, like I'm gonna be real. I wake up at like midnight my time, which is like 4 hours from when I start, because I start at 4 a.m. Oh, the money. Oh, I mean, like, it's really not like anything. What I was gonna say is the fact that Kick pays instantly, not instantly, but the fact that Kick does payouts like when you like get a sub. So like I got a sub on Kick and I'm already getting paid for it, and I've only been streaming on Kick for not that long. I've been streaming on YouTube. I've been streaming on Twitch for like how long now? And I'm just trying to pull it up, and I still can't get a payout. Here we go over here. Like 42 out of $50 estimated revenue, blah 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 blah, and this just breaks down like what it's from, and you can see like, you know, here was a good day, 65 cents in ads. I guarantee you I streamed for like probably 12 hours that day, 50 cents in ads. But then usually, yeah, look, absolutely nothing. This is only the past 30 days. Here's from a paid sub. This one's a Prime sub. Here's another paid sub. But yeah, like it's just I'm trying to see if I can do a bigger time frame. Let's do November 14th, because that's when I started Skyblock. So that's how much I've made since, like, yeah, pretty much my entire, from 660 hours of streaming, I've made a whopping $42. But more so what I want to talk about was like the payout system, how you have to hit the minimum before they pay you out. Whereas what Kick will do is like, I got a text from Kick yesterday being like, oh, by the way, you've got a payment coming soon for your subs. And I'm like, damn. Bro, on God, I probably have less money in my account than your profits this month. I mean, I haven't been streaming much this month, but yeah, it's because I do stream like a lot, like what, like I think my average a month is 120 to 140. But even then, it's like I don't stream for the money. It's not like I stream because like I'm like want to get rich and famous off streaming. I'm not fucking delusional. Like, you know what I mean? I just enjoy making content. I enjoy reacting to videos. I enjoy playing games and interacting with chat. Like, I'm just a social person, but I hate social settings. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Social settings bore the fuck out of me, but I enjoy playing video games. I just want to be more social in video games without being social while playing video games, which is the weird thing. Because, like, I hate fucking talking to people in League. I mute all chat so I don't see any communication. But it's different when I'm talking to chat. I don't know. Hassan has a Twitch sticker. No fucking shot. No shot. Get me out. I can see it. What the fuck? I wonder if you can you ban emotes, like global emotes? Surely you can ban global emotes. Oh yeah, because you can just put Hassan shot. Wait, is it? I think that's a different guy. I think that's a different Hassan. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he has a connection to MF Doom? I don't know. It's an artist from what I can see, but like there isn't like everything I come up is either from like this shit. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's double A, my bad. Yeah, what? What is this emote? Oh, it is for that. Yeah, it's not Hassan. Motherfucker on some Skyrim stuff. Yeah, I don't know what Bro's doing.
A healthier, more vibrant platform if they could figure out how to be profitable.
Yeah.
That is not. Yeah, that is not.
Damn, Linus.
Dude. Oh, Elijah's in the chat. Brother, they went money hungry because they have never had a profitable year.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I know
Absolutely.
people compare them to.
Well, they're being run at a loss for Amazon for tax purposes, and that's all they are.
Yeah.
I think it's Kick because people are actually making more money on Kick, but
Kick streamers are making a fucking retarded amount more on fucking Kick. I'll even pull this shit up right now. I literally average less viewers than what I have on Twitch. I have like half the viewers, and I'm making 4 times the revenue. Like I made 13K off of Twitch this month, and I've made 41 grand off of Kick. And dude, even without any of the gifted subs, even without any of that, just from the partner income bonus,
That's
I've made
insane.
a fuck ton. I have made
That is
a
insane.
fuck ton by merely just existing on Kick. It is insane. Twitch is so outdated, it's fucked, but I'm still waiting for a lot of my viewers to pick up on that. And you get no ads on Kick. And you can VOD scroll on YouTube and Kick for free. And honestly, emotes on Kick are way easier to use.
Yep,
but
they are.
Most important, there's no ads on Kick. It's insane.
I mean, Kick is
Still
just
gotta
funded
be
by like
gambling stuff.
crypto gambling money. Like, what do you want? It's not.
And who cares? Which one's worse, guys? A platform fueled by gambling or a platform fueled by terrorist propaganda?
I was
They're
gonna
both
say the
bad, so
same
who cares?
thing.
Choose the one that treats you better.
It's not funded by.
I
the
don't know about choose the one that treats you better, but maybe choose the one that's more viable.
Of what the platform is doing, so we have to.
Stake money is
apples to
coming in
apples.
clutch.
If
Oh,
you
big
want
time,
to
big time.
Call Twitch money hungry, like butt heads or whatever. You have to compare them to someone who is running a healthy, self-sufficient,
Do you want to
profitable
hit some
business
Blinko?
and is doing better by their users.
Fucking
Like you can't
Blinko,
just.
bro.
That's not why I'm not as into Twitch these days.
No, I know.
I think it's mostly the vibe.
Yep.
Feels
The
off.
vibe just changed. The vibe shifted.
And not
As much as like,
What, you're not into
I
just
don't
like
bet on
girls in hot
F1.
tubs?
Not really, to be honest.
I always thought about that.
I think it's so fucking cringe that like the meta on Twitch these days, for everyone outside my bubble, is like, you know what I'm gonna do for content? I'm gonna do an IRL stream where I hang out with OnlyFans girls. Dude, isn't this sick? Dude, I'm gonna go live as a guy in a relationship, pretending to be single, and then I'm gonna get this girl who's in a relationship, who's pretending to be single, and then I'm gonna relationship bait every single fucking stream. Oh, dude. Oh, it's gonna be so sick.
Who are these
Dude,
people like streaming
I also
to?
think it is so fucking cringe when you are a man. When you're a man in a relationship, or when you're a woman in a relationship and you're pretending to be single, online and you're going to disrespect your partner by
NPCs? Yeah,
constantly
Jesus,
relationship
man.
baiting with every single other person.
It hits a point.
So you can pray to God you get a little bit of that person's clout because they're relationship shipping you. Oh, and this guy, Long Domu, says, spill the tea. Who is it? Let me ask a better question, guys.
Who isn't it?
Who the fuck isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all the content I see. I'm sure at least 30 names come to your head.
Oh my God.
Of streamers who just pretend to be single and they attempt to make you think that they're interested in your streamer. And that's the reality. Yeah, guys, these women who are like minimum 7 out of 10, and then they're probably 9 out of 10s with their makeup on. 7 out of 10s without their makeup on, who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars from streaming. Yeah, they're single, guys. Yeah, they're business minded. They're not dating anybody. Yeah. Oh yeah. These dudes who are multimillionaires. Oh yeah, they're single, guys. Yeah, they have an OnlyFans. Yeah, they're responding to you guys in those DMs. Yep. That's definitely not some Indian they're paying $5 an hour to look at your cock and rate it for a fucking nickel an hour. Yeah, absolutely not. Oh no, it's them. You're
Check for
talking to
item
them,
shifts.
guys.
Thank God she ain't here.
This shit at the top is so fucking fake. It's ridiculous.
Do you mean you're checking for Anissa's husband? Oh, sorry, Anissa's husband's wife.
I'm not gonna say what male streamer this is. There's a very large male streamer that actively pretends to be bisexual and single. That way, the males will fall in love with them, and the females will fall in love with them. I'm very clear that I'm in a relationship. I'll never say who, and you guys will never know. You'll never know who my girlfriend is. You'll never know. But the amount of streamers who say that they're bisexual so they can flirt with as many other streamers as possible and attempt to
That's
convince their
insane to
audience
me.
that there's a chance they get together is absolutely pathetic. Yes, guys, I am Asmongold's boyfriend.
That boy. I always thought about him.
I don't know. Now you can do anything on Twitch, which like sounds cool, but it also means that it just doesn't feel very focused, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Why Twitch? Why
Like
not YouTube?
I like yeah,
who cares?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love YouTube, to be clear. And YouTube is super not focused. So like
Yeah, but that's its identity. YouTube is, it's you on the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she accidentally
Had
say
kind of
she did
focus, it
before
had
at the
an
start of the
identity.
video.
Now
She
it's-
she came in at the start of the video and was like helping. I think you also won't ever name drop her. It's like it's the same thing with my partner. Like, you know, we might do some streams or something in the future, but at the end of the day, like I'd never give my community or give the internet anything more than her name.
It's just sort of kind of everything, and then because it's kind of everything but then also not, people are constantly trying to fight and push the boundaries on different things.
You know what I think is the weirdest shit that streamers do? When there's a dude with a shit ton of viewers who reaches out to smaller streamers as like a dating app, where they're like, oh, I know, I'll bring the smaller streamer on,
That's cringe as fuck.
and then I hope once they see how much clout I have and how much I can benefit them, then they'll date me. It's so pathetic. Like, these streamers really need to fucking learn that the
Not touching
fucking
it.
Twitch just chatting section isn't Tinder. There's way too
Yeah.
many motherfuckers who be doing that shit, bro.
And like it's just, I don't know, it was a simpler time, which is a very generic and boring and easy thing to say, but it just actually kind of was.
Jamesh with the I don't know, what's a terrible take? Is a terrible take ice cold or red?
Terrible take. I enjoy Hassan's stream. Yeah, guys. Oh, and all of these
That is a terrible take.
VTubers that have a VTuber manager that for some reason lives in their house. Yeah, guys. They're just friends.
BTD6? No.
Come on. Get a grip. Twitch is pathetic.
Twitch is pathetic. And again, they're probably still not going to do anything until like Amazon steps in and says, hey, okay, we're going to switch up all of management because you guys are hosting terrorism. Oh, Balloon's Tower Defense. Yes, I've heard of Balloon's Tower Defense. Dickhead. And I'm really hoping more of the community starts to speak up about these issues and starts to either leave Twitch, like more of the viewer community, and everyone starts multi-streaming that is currently streaming singularly to Twitch, or moves from Twitch to another platform. Because this isn't going to get better. It's going to keep getting worse and worse. The lizard man must eat thy sinners at Twitch. Yeah, get the lizard man in on them. Let fucking Bezos eat them all up. Problem solved. Well, I mean, yeah. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, people are saying it's like it's this culture within Twitch, but it's not. It's if they just got rid of the team that's currently there and then replaced it with a new team without bias, bada bing, bada boom. And there's always going to be bias. Like, I can't say, replace them without bias. There's always going to be bias in that situation. But you can't have your CEO openly admitting one of your, like, their favorite streamers is one of the most controversial streamers on the platform. Because the moment that happened is the moment people started seeing all the hypocrisy and seeing, like, all this shit with that. And, like, as I said, it's only going to keep getting worse for Twitch with Hassan's now investigation by the FBI or whatever because of with his terrorism support and whatnot. That investigation into Hassan is going to lead into an investigation into Twitch. And Amazon is going to realize that using Twitch as a, like, loss leader for tax purposes was not the best situation and is now going to get them in more shit than it was worth unless they cover this shit up or get rid of this shit soon. And I don't think the community is going to stop talking about this issue until something happens, until either the management is changed or the platform is dead. I feel like those are the two outcomes here. Like, we're either going to see the platform be killed by Amazon because it's not worth everything that's going on around it for the tax purposes they're using it for. But yeah, I think that's absolutely insane that they banned Linus and, like, that they would make such a move like that when they're already in so much heat. They're doing the opposite of what they want to do. They should be doing whatever they can to keep creators on the platform, not make people want to leave it even more. And that's all they're doing. They're pushing people away, and they're probably going to keep fucking doing that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That was the Twitch and Linus situation. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I go live every day at 4 p.m. EST, and hopefully I'll see you there. Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Yes, I record, like, every reaction now, just so I have easy videos to pump out. I don't care. I like easy content. Slop is easy content. Been fucking editing that goddamn TF2 video for ages. Damn, 2 vids in a single stream. Yeah, bro. I'm cooking. Where's that TF2 video gone? Alright. What is this? What is this? I don't know what Guilty Gear is. Looking for that small bat. Exactly. Oh. We're gonna mute the sound of that real quick. I am not risking it. It's a fighting game? Yeah, fuck no. Nah. I'ma just refund the points for that one. Incredible. If the music sounds like it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I had the context of Guilty Gear, I might. I know the music is the good part, but not if it gets my YouTube banned. It's not a good part then. And that's more important than watching a single video. Sorry. All right, those are the two main situations I wanted to sort of go over and have a look at, because that was very, I think, interesting to see what Twitch has been doing and the moves they've been making. I think they've been very fucking stupid with it, but I mean, what's new? Like, Twitch has always fucking made somewhat stupid decisions. Damn, straight to the jungle. Oh yeah, always straight to the jungle, baby. I can't help it. shit is addicting. I'm gonna quickly go grab a drink though. And hope that the queue times aren't ridiculous like they have been for the past few days. Sweet. I'm just quickly changing all my titles and stuff. Yeah, we'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab a drink. Edit. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go grab a drink and... Oh, perfect timing with the ad break. What about that? Alright. 122. Alright, and we'll be back. We are back. We have done the return. Alright, let's get into queue because this shit's probably gonna take ages. Oh, 3 minutes for ARAM? That's pretty good. So we're gonna be doing a warm-up, which is this ARAM game, and then we're gonna be doing a best of series. So, I did not mean to do that. So it'll just be playing 3 games. So we're gonna do best of 3. Basically just how a normal best of 3 series would go, like if it was like a competitive match. But essentially it's me playing it's a best of 3 out of wins and losses. So I stop playing after 2 losses, or I stop playing after 2 wins, depending on how it goes, basically. But we've been on a bit of a spree. Let's pull up my stats because that's what really matters. I have been on a damn spree. Now, I just want to state, jungle is probably the easiest role in the game. As someone that went from support to jungle, I'd say that it is so brain dead, so easy. I'm a local popping balloons. I'd have fun. But yeah, we've been sort of popping off a little bit. We had a bit of a flop game last night, which is very sad. but still, average of 7.4 on Shy is very nice once I play a few more games with her. But yeah, we've pretty much mastered Volibear, Vi, in our games and whatnot. We're pretty consistent now. We obviously will have a bad game here or there, but what I've learned from watching a few videos and taking notes and all that stuff, and VOD reviews specifically, is probably some of the most important information I've ever gotten. Like, I didn't think VOD reviews could be so important until I started doing them myself and realizing, oh, these are very simple mistakes I'm making. Like, and making the same ones over and over. So I went through and I've been doing VOD reviews for all my games. Have the game, score, all that stuff. I'll write general notes about what I'm doing. And then I'll write like rules that I have to follow and try to keep in my head for when I'm playing. Over here is my like main rule set that I'm playing by and that I need to focus on. Main one, of course, being my wasting time and my indecisiveness is costing me a lot. Because I'm wandering around, I'm taking too long to decide what to do, and it's wasting game time, it's wasting time that I could be spent getting gold or getting objectives. So I've been really refining that and working on that. As well as I pretty much mute everyone. I ain't even gonna lie, I just mute everybody when I play because like as a low elo jungler, everyone's gonna spam ping you the moment they start losing lane. Everyone's gonna flame you, everyone's gonna fucking be spouting some shit. And I know for a fact that everybody I'm playing with, well, not everybody, but as the 90% of the players I'm playing with have got worse decision making than me. They don't know what to actually do in those situations. And I would not be saying that with the confidence I am if I hadn't have played in these like tournaments and like actually know how competitive players think and the decisions to make in certain situations. I'm not saying I deserve fucking Challenger or Halo, because definitely fucking not. But I'm saying I don't trust any of these other players' decisions. So muting their pings and getting rid of their decisions from the equation has made winning these games a hell of a lot easier. Which sounds dumb because it's a team game, but just because it's a team game doesn't mean your team knows what's right. For example, like a lot of them will always try to fight. They'll fight 5v5 every time. And it's like, no, that's not always the best the best thing to do. Sometimes you fight 5v5. Sometimes you guys fight 5v4 and you let me go get drag or let me go get an objective uncontested. But yeah, pretty much everything else I'm pretty good with. Like my map awareness, my clear time, and trying to keep my camps farmed up have been like the main sort of things I've been focusing on. And I don't know, I mute all, but I'm sure I get flamed a fuck ton. Like I would not be surprised if I got like flamed like every game because all I'm doing is literally just power farming. Like 6.4 CS a minute, 8.9 CS a minute. That was an ARAM. Why is it showing an ARAM in ranked solo duo anyway? 7.2 CS a minute, which is like, that's the average you want to be hitting. You want to be hitting around the 7 mark. 6.8, still showing ARAMs. Anyway, 7.5, 7. So I've really put a heavy emphasis on farming these past few like games. And I've hit Silver 3 in under 100 games. So this just like reinforces my idea that people that are stuck in Iron or Bronze are actively trying to be stuck there, or are just like genuinely don't have a fundamental understanding of how the game works. Like, cause I do not understand how somebody could be stuck in that rank. I got out support. I've got out in jungle now too, which I would argue are the two least able to carry positions. Jungle definitely able to carry more than fucking support, but compared to like top, mid, and ADC, definitely isn't much of a contender because of the amount of gold you get, unless you spend the whole game hyper farming. But yeah, we were this loss yesterday. It was very sad. Everyone on the team thought they were the carry. They weren't. I was pretty much, Vel was doing a bit of damage, but Vel also lost us the game by BMing at the very end of the game and decided to dance at the enemy nexus rather than hitting it. And I was just like, you're a fucking idiot. Lost the game. They aced us right, like they killed him pretty much straight after because they all came back up. Stomped him. It was after a team fight. And then they were too strong for us to be able to do anything after that. Like, They were just their entire team was fucking insanely strong. So we just got absolutely clapped. Like, it was one of those games we had to end fast, and we didn't end it out fast. Aphelios got 21 kills. Vayne got 18. Like, it was insane that this game even went on for 45 minutes. Like, yeah. We had the opportunity to end. We didn't take it because we had a KDA play ourselves also. And that makes sense. Yep, that makes a whole lot of sense. Anyway. But yeah, so I've been climbing, I'd say pretty fast considering that I haven't been playing League for that long again. It's only been a month of me playing League to like actually playing it consistently, and I've only been playing jungle for a week. 10 days technically, but like a week of actually properly playing jungle. Is it still showing ARAMs? I don't know why it's showing ARAM queues in here. It shouldn't be showing ARAM queues. Yeah, we've pretty much exclusively played jungle as well. We can check on our champions. Lot of Volibear, a lot of Vi. Jarvan I sort of picked up and then I've put down because I'm not really a massive fan. I've been enjoying playing Vi and Sejuani and Shyvana a lot more than I enjoyed Jarvan. I'm not sure what it is about his kit. It feels really clunky. Like, there's just something about it that just feels a bit too clunky for me, so I'm just like, I don't want to touch it. So I've sort of like put Jarvan down for the time being. But yeah, as someone that, if you want to learn how to play the game and like you seem to be stuck in like an elo that you can't get out of and you've been stuck for, honestly, if you're stuck in low elo for longer than, I'm still low elo, I'm still silver. But I wouldn't say I'm stuck, that's the difference. I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, VOD reviews. VOD reviews are one of the most important things and one of the best things you can do. Is it still recording? Like, I've got all my fucking VODs just like right here waiting. That I still have to do. Check that highlight in there. But yeah, like I've got, yeah, these 8. Yeah, I've got these 8 that I need to do. And then I just keep all the highlights because the highlights are fun. It's funny watching me absolutely like just destroy someone as Volibear. Like, Warwick thought he could fight me over the crab, bro. Why are you fighting me over the crab, man? Why are you fighting me over the crab? I'm Volibear, brother. I felt so bad. I've been like counter jungling in every game and getting every objective. Just like hard focus my income, hard focus like farming all my camps into my like pathing into the objective that I want to get, and then just like hyper fixating on objectives, ignoring all lanes. And then the moment I see one lane start to win, that's the lane I'll camp. And it works. I don't know. Like, fuck, I may not end the game with a lot of kills, but you can check. I end the game with a fuck ton of assists. Pretty much every game. I've got over 50% kill participation. Fucking... I've been rambling for 9 minutes. Jesus, man. ARAM, please. Surely there's some ARAM players before work, right? Me assuming these players have a fucking job. I think that may have been my mistake. But what can you do? Oh. But yeah, that was like, I still can't believe people are actually stuck in this elo. I was hoping Kitty would come into this stream so I could absolutely destroy him and bully him for being even in that area. But he isn't, so it's okay. No bullying today. Pull that forward. Alright, cool. I just want to get into game. That's just what I want. Furia vs G2. I was like, oh, why is League spiking in popularity? Ah, it's because there's a match on. But yeah, I think jungle is ridiculously easy. And I'm really curious to actually see where I'm going to get to, like, where I'm going to end the year, like what rank I'm going to reach. Because like now I've got both of my accounts. Keep in mind, this isn't my main account. This is my Smurf. I'm nearly a higher rank on my Smurf than my main. But it's because like, I don't want to play jungle on my main. I want to play like it's gonna sound really stupid considering like, you know, I've never actually hit any of the high elos. Like, I hit Challenger or Master or anything, but I like genuinely want to try to hit it with like an actual role before I do support. So like, as much as I love playing support, like jungle is a lot more interactive. You're doing a lot more. You're running around the map a lot more. You have more of an influence and an impact, which is what matters. Where's my, I actually don't have my note up. There we go. Need to have my note up so I can read what I'm fucking up. Stop it. OBS. Alright, there we go. OBS being dumb as fuck. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. But yeah, wasting time, indecision is like #1 things, and then camp efficiency or not even clearing the camps. Greedy / emotional deaths. Not keeping that monk mental, baby. It's all about keeping the monk mental and just breathing. Realizing that no matter what, like you don't control whether you win or lose the game. You only can influence, like, all you can control is how much you influence the game towards winning or losing. And I don't know, ever since realizing that, like, and having that mindset change is I've actually been like consistently winning games. And I've realized that seeing a trend in the games that I do lose, they're the ones where I end up giving up, or they're the ones where I get in my head, oh shit, okay, they've got these sort of characters. Oh yeah, fuck it, it's game over. Yay, we found a match.
You know you want me.
Ooh. I think we'll play Evelyn. I could play Cat, but that feels...
Violence solves everything.
Playing Cat feels so, like, cheap. That is not what I wanted to do. Why is Blitz not open? What? Are you kidding? Alright. Alright. I don't know if it imported the runes in time. Let's hope it did. And this is not an int list, by the way. I want to make that perfectly clear. Just if I see these players, I'm going to camp them. Until they fucking leave. I thought that was one of them then because I saw Hollow. And I was like, no. No, do not record this session, thank you. Trying to get me to record this one. I'm like, no, this is an ARAM, buddy. You're only meant to be recording solo duo games. Oh, quick little warm up. I feel like Cat's one of the better champions to sort of warm up on as well. Your 6th Sensorin has been changed to Grizzly Mementos. What? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it wants me to go AD, that's right. I don't know how I feel about AD Cat. I think we went AP, so we're just gonna go. Whee! I versed a Varus last time as well. Oh, there's an Fury. Ooh. Oh yeah, wait, we got snowballs. What the fuck? Ooh, that is not nice. This is not very nice. He's gonna hit me with a spike again. No. Is that a Cass? It is a Cass. Oh my god. I haven't seen a Cassiopeia in so long. Alright, I know that he's trying to, that Neferi's trying to fucking get me from beyond the wall. I can fucking see him. Oh. Nope. Nope. Oh, Damn. No, I'm way too low for this. Yeah, he wanted to get me so bad then. No! Get him, boys! Get him! Get him, boys! Yeah, lads! Look, they're all so low. That's perfect for Cat to come in and clean up. It's the Cat Arena cleanup right there. Gotta hit him with the special. There's somebody waiting in that brush. There's 100% somebody waiting in that brush. Oh, there's not. Oh no, Ash is all the way back there. Hiding where I can't reach. That's Sag. No! No! Fuck! Alright. They are very anti-me team, but it'll be fine. Ash is just gonna ult me anytime I engage. I can smell it already. Nope, nope. Cass is just fucking eating my ass, bro. Like, absolutely melting it. No! Yes, go, go, go. Look, they're all lined up. No. That would have been so good to go in with my ult. I always hate when, like, Cat, like, you die right before the ultimate, like, the perfect time to hit them with, like, the ultimate combo. It just feels bad. Alright. There is a low Cassiopeia. There you go, he. I just didn't want them to get it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, my guy. Damn. That poke is really fucking annoying. They have poke and engage. It's like, oh, make up your mind, please. There we go. All right. No, that's how you do it, boys. That's how you do it. We're gonna go for this. Not Lich. Fuck Lich, man. I play Cat like old Cat. Just run in there, ult them. Fucking get the Penta. Easy done. They thought they could survive me. That was their first mistake. Ah, yes, look at that, yes! That was from the engage. I don't know why, I think Cat is one of like the most fun champions to play. I think it's just like the mobility and the cooldown resets is so satisfying when you actually pull it off. Bro did not just attack the tower instead of the fight. Alright. Oh, flashed away instantly. Oh, yep, that's a good night, my sweet prince. I could have jumped to that. I didn't want to, but I coulda. Just grab the shield. Just walk away. Oh, all of them are healing. They're scared. I got my ult up. We're good. We can make a play. I'm hoping that Thresh hits somebody though, yeah, rather than him doing that. because he's just gonna keep doing that and poking us down. Like, it's Vladimir. What the fuck? Alright. Is that bee? Can I feed the bee? I want to feed the bee. Nope. Bye. Probably not. That's how you do it. Steal their health pot too. And just, you just eat away. It's so easy. I ain't going in on that. Oh, I could have killed the Ash there. I like this map. I don't like the cannon thing though. Damn. So used to click in the portal. Feels bad. I fucked up my thing there. I could have fucking womboed way harder. Let's go. I don't know why, but playing cat is just so much fun. Where's Morello? Where's Morello? Morello Nomicon. There we go. Get the Oblivion Orb, Morello, Rabadons, and then Void Scepter. Damn, Hawaii's only got fucking 2 deaths. Blood is like going crazy with it. Quadra! Wait, what? Easy Quadra. Unfortunately, I can't get away with that in high elo. I just get cooked whenever I try. Bye. Got him. If I just go in and get every time, then it'll be fine. And we're gonna build Leandre's actually. We're gonna be the biggest dicks possible. We're gonna go full magic pen and just so we can melt them. Like they'll stand in my ult and it'll just be goodbye to their face. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, go in, clutch it, clutch it, clutch it. Damn it. I mean, triple every time we engage is pretty fucking good. Once I get Rabadons, it's like good night for them. Like, cause I just jump in and they're just like, it's just good night, my sweet prince. No, he was in alpha. Free my boy Master Yi, he did nothing wrong. Wait, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna buy this item. What? Shoot me! No! What are you doing? My team needs me! Whee! Ow. He knew I was in the brush. Big sad. Nope. Damn it, I didn't reset enough. I need to target the weak motherfuckers. I need to target all the squishies. I accidentally went for fucking Vlad there and didn't do enough damage to him. That's okay. It's more so just like a quick little warm up. Get us into the just to get my hands all warmed up. That definitely sounds a bit weird. Yeah. Ooh. Are they any of them still low? That's gotta be so tilting. Just seeing me appear and then just you're gone. Good night. Goodbye. It's too much fun melting people's faces off. It's just too much fucking fun. Because this is gonna stop Vlad from being able to do anything. And then we're gonna build a Rabadons. Just to add extra insult to injury. Damn it. They got vision of me. Oh, that's not good. This is a fiesta of all fiestas. I love it. I want to engage, but I can't engage without like dying. Hey, that's not very nice. You got the dog. You got that dog in him. I was grounded. Shit. I pop dash. Boop, 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 boop. There they go. Nice. I always feel like going up against Cat on ARAM is so unfair because her ult just hits you no matter where you are. Like, the range is so bullshit. She can just jump to you no matter what. GG's. GG's. That was a nice warm-up. I always love a quick little ARAM as a warm-up. It's just like you cycle through the game real quick. You don't have to worry about it. Look at that. Sure. Hell yeah. DPS threat. Or random or flawless. Damn. 40,000 damage dealt to champions is crazy. Oh god. I had to double their highest damage. Just Vlad. Alright, we're not gonna play another ARAM though, because fuck that noise. ARAM is... Fuck! It's 6 AM, and this is when all the worst people play. I'm not even kidding. It's very sad, but I swear in this time zone, it's just, yeah. And then the ever loading queue times. Oh my god. Oh yeah, but yeah, I've been playing. Oh, look at that damage shot. Not that I care. If we have a look at Silver 3, so the climb is looking really fucking solid. We hit bronze 1, dipped back down a little bit, and then once we hit it, we fucking let it rip, boys. Like I'm pretty sure that was a 10-game win spree. From what I remember, that was a 10-game win spree. But ignore the LP games, I don't trust this. But yeah, Vi and Volley have definitely been some of my favorites, and I think I'm going to be playing a lot more of them. Same with Sedge. I thoroughly enjoyed Sedge. I've been playing Sedge for a while though, so it's like before she got reworked. I've been playing old Sedge, so it's pretty easy to hit bowler and whatnot. Yeah, I've also been playing a few ARAMs on this account. But that's just because I want to get through this. Because I ended up buying the pass on my Smurf because I was like, well, if I'm going to use this for jungle and see how far I can get using only jungle on this account, I may as well have some fucking shit on it and unlock everything. So, that is the goal. Oh, if queue times take way too long, I don't know. I want to say I want to fucking switch games, but I'm like, oh, I really just want to play League. But I always want to play League at the worst possible times. Also, I think we can, oh, my VOD software doesn't like, when I'm streaming at the same time. Yeah, I think I broke it. That's okay. I'll check it out later. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen, you know? Sub on Twitch to earn exclusive League of Legends rewards during MSI. Ah. MSI's on? Who's good in League of Legends teams now? I don't know who's good anymore. I used to follow TSM and that was it. So I've got the TSM fucking hoodie jumper fucking thing on the window. There was sunlight beaming into my room the other day, so I was like, yeah, we'll use this to cover it up. But like, yeah, who's predicted to... Oh, that's not MSI. Mid-season invitational. 10 teams are invited. Yeah. Oh, you instantly qualify for Worlds? Okay. Participants. Okay, so these guys are playing for the play-in. G2. What? Why is G2 playing for the Flying Oyster? What's GAM? Vietnam, Taiwan, and Vietnam. Okay. Oh, because Movie Star Koi obviously beat them. Oh yeah, 2 from each. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. FlyQuest? I don't recognize any of these players. I know Kyra, Gamasu, Faker, Owner, and Doran. I remember Ruler. Ruler was one of my favorites back in the day. Tarzan? That's not Tarzan, right? No, he's not Chinese. FlyQuest. I don't recognize any of those names. G2? G2's got Caps and Broken Blade? Damn, I didn't know. And oh, Hans went to G2? Okay. You can see how much I've been keeping up with the League of Legends competitive scene, which is absolutely not. First round is G2 versus Furia. Yeah. I don't know any of these players. I'm gonna be real. Let's see. FlyQuest. Is this still with MSI? No. Oh, it's owned by the Milwaukee Bucks? Yeah, I remember Cloud9 having balls high Altic and Lemon. Hey, we're in. What about TSM? Yep. TSM FTX. What are they doing now? Are they still around? Probably have a Vi game. We're gonna ban Warwick. Alright. Oh. Oh, there's no active roster.
If I want your opinion, I'll
Get
give it
fucked.
to you.
Really? Really? All right. Let's go volley bear. All right. We're gonna add top to the camp list. It's annoying, but whatever. Oh, can you not pop my shit up like that? Thank you. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Alright, we're gonna wait a sec because otherwise they're just gonna ban Vi again. And I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna fucking wait 5 minutes to get into a game to play a champion I don't want to fucking play. Oh, Hansel left? Damn. Yeah. Acadian, I remember that. Six. Firefrost. What happened to him? Because then they had. I could do it all if I apply it. If I bulked up, studied film, stayed with it, I could have won a Heisman. All right, maybe that's a stretch, but Solo who's top lane as well. It's funny as fuck. Y'all let the sun stroke these shots, leaving gun smoke. Yeah, cause every verse I let the blood soak. GCD? Every verse I let the blood soak. Haunsa, ay, my man. Oh, Shopify Rebellion. Oh, so Shopify Rebellion just bought out everything. Huh. So wait. Who have they got on their roster? Wait, what? So Fudge? Alright, I don't know any of these people. Oh, so he's still... Oh, he left. Oh, Wild Turtle's not... Oh. Where did Haunsa go? Oh, did Haunsa retire? These are the only players I care about. No, he left. Oh, is he done? It looks like you might be TSM challenges. They've got Sven back on that. When was this? 2023? So yeah, it seems like who's in the GCD. I'm guessing that's the Challenger League or something. Oh, the Global Contracts Database. Oh, okay. So basically it didn't last very long. Where's the... I wonder what all the like... Because like... Sven, is he still on any... Yeah, he's still undisguised. No? What's going on? Oh, he joins as the head coach. Oh. Oh no, he left. Never mind. DSG acquired Sven as a head coach. Okay. So pretty much all of them have gone into coaching positions now. Like all the original roster that I actually liked. Oh, Wild Turtle actually retired and he was only a coach as well. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, he's done. Damn. Wild Turtle was one of my first like 80 carry inspirations. Wild Turtle, oh, they got Fudge? That's crazy to me. Bro's fucking 22. This could have been me if I actually like kept up with the game instead of fucking discovering drugs. Feels bad, man. I don't really care about Shopify Rebellion. Oh yeah, here we go. Because I thought I knew about yeah. So I thought Moist Esports entered and will compete as, yeah. Ludwig and Moist Critical join, yeah. I thought so. I thought Shopify Rebellion was that team. I think I know Contracts. I don't know Pala. No, I don't know any of these people. Saint Vicious. Oh my god. These are all like names that I've just like over the years I've just completely forgotten. Wings of Death retired. The Rain Man. Rain Man was fucking god tier, bro. Back in the day. What's Lost Boy doing? Lost Boy and Dyrus. I know Dyrus retired. The odd one too. Oh my god. I was like going down like fucking what is it? Oh, special too. Just everything. So for being the support of MIG and later Team Solo Mid. So he stopped in 2020? Yeah, he's fully retired now. Oh, okay. Out of the swamp. Said to be the best Lulu ever by Skara. Holy shit, that's saying something. Oh, Loco Doko! Oh my fucking god, this guy. Is he not a part of, you know, not with Golden Guardians anymore? No, Golden Guardians, ooh. Yeah, I knew they were owned by... What happened? What's going on? Oh yeah, I think they realized they were like losing too much money. And so they were like, nah. High doing anything? Behind balls. Is he retired as well? Damn, all the players that I like grew up with and like used to fucking, hey, what's going on, Arnold? How are you today? Used to like fucking follow and love, like they're all fucking, they're all gone. No. Like I know Scar is still, is Voidboy actually playing? No way, nah. retired, yeah. I didn't think he actually properly played, but yeah, I'm good. Just honestly I was waiting for a league queue, but then someone banned my champ, so I was just giving it a sec before I jumped back in. And then decided to have a look at some of my old favorite players and see what was going on. God damn, dude. But yeah, it's been a hot minute since this is a rabbit hole just because I was curious about who was playing at MSI. And then I was like, oh, what happened to FTB? What happened to TSM? Oh. Basically, the fucking Reggie's shit finally caught up with him. From what I could see. Because, oh my god, watching the, what was it? The rabbit hole for, not watching the rabbit hole. Watching the old, like, TSM video series on YouTube was like, peak. I remember they used to do, like, their, they're still, like, they have other teams, it's just they sold their league team, I think. Yeah. But they used to do, like, a series where it, like, followed them around and they would be like, yeah, TSM Legends. Yeah, this is like, I haven't seen this in like years. I just remember watching the first one.
It's pretty good.
Like the first season of it. I caught that at the wrong time. Yeah. RIP TSM. Still have the team, the like shirt. Yes, TSM Legends Season 1. Oh my god, this intro. It was like Pornhub, but not. Yeah, this was my favorite, like, roster. Dyrus, Lost Boy, I think Wild Turtle, Bjerg, and Sven. Oh no, this is Santorin! Holy shit, I forgot about Santorin. And Wild Turtle. Before they got double lift. Doko. Anyway, time to lock in. Oh, I'm top. Shit. I did not realize that. Fuck, fuck, I don't play top. I'm jungle, man. But it's okay, we'll get it set.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
Alright, suggestions, Malphite, Jax, Dr. Mundo, Darius, Yasuo, Riven. I ain't playing any of that shit, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'd maybe play... I was gonna say maybe play Vayne, but never mind. Vayne just got banned. Damn, that's so sad. No, Jax is actually back to S+. Apparently I'm hard to gank. No. I swear to God, if they cry about it, I'm just gonna say I don't give a fuck. Don't play mid if you can't beat your counters. Simple as that. Like, in this elo, she shouldn't be getting counterpicked. Look at that. It's probably Echo Jungle. I hope that's Echo Jungle. That insta-lock on Warwick, though. Holy shit. Echo Jungle, Mouse support, Shen top. Oh, fuck off with the bullshit, bro. There's no way you're giving me a fucking Shen. Oh, no. Yeah, this is an oh no moment. No. But thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BOZO Dojo, Vanitas. Fuck it.
Death is like the wind.
Fuck it.
Always by my side.
Fuck it. We're going Yasuo, boys. This is not what I wanted to be doing. Verse Shen, we're gonna go with this, eh? And we're gonna take teleport. We're not gonna go for kills, we're gonna go for gold, because gold is the most important thing in this game, and that's what low elo players do not understand. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I don't have to prepare my jungle. This is so nice. I don't have to like think about what I'm gonna do because I'm top lane. I don't have to do anything. I just have to win my fucking lane. It's so easy. Oh no. Alright. Start versus Shen. Alright. I'm not excited for this game. This is probably going to be like one of the worst. We got 1 gold, Caitlyn's gold 2, silver 2. I should be able to beat that. Echo's a smurf. Cool. I should have got Doran's. I should have got fucking Doran's shield start. Fuck, dude. I'm not thinking. We're just gonna mute all comms, bro. Like, I can already see this is a game where I'm gonna get so tilted. But it'll be fine. All I can do is play the best I can. Play safe. Farm gold. And just try not to die. That's literally all I can do. What's going on? How are you today, Vanitas? Sorry, I had to run to the bathroom right as you gave us that sub on YouTube. Much appreciated. Welcome to the dojo. Good trade. Alright, I have a feeling Echo's probably going to try to camp me this game. Yeah, that was a dumb decision of you right there, bro. Oh, good shit. Enemy mid's shut down. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, very nice. Yep. All right. Judging by all things, bro should be doing his clear right now. Like clearing bot side. I don't know why it said yes, but... Dude, alright, I'm not... What the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck? Why do you want to dive a Shen, man? You're fucking... You're so dumb. Like, actually fucking so dumb. Damn. Fucking bronze jungle to the max, bro. I should have backed off there, but it's whatever. Fucking idiot, bro. Alright, cool. At least we got a big wave here. Alright, it's okay. Having a fucking idiotic Warwick happen sometimes. Fuck out of here. Fucking, at least he's fucking doing something now. No actual proper fucking... Alright, so he's bot lane. Yeah, he wins this either way. Alright. We just have to play exceptionally safe now. Because we're not winning this lane. Yeah. Okay, just breathe. Farm up, get items, get ahead. It's fine. Fucking idiot. So fucking tilting. I don't understand why junglers do that. I don't know if it's because I'm like, I actually play jungle now, I understand. But that was the worst fucking dive that Bro could have taken. I can't provide any pressure top now. Like he's completely, that's made it very difficult for me to win this lane. I'm pretty sure I've already lost laning phase, so. I got a little bit more fucking gold, but I ain't coming to help. Oh yeah, now they're too busy fighting. This is why I do not help teammates. Yep, cool. I'm not fucking helping this shit. It's dumb. Cool. Yeah, no, I see you. I see you. Alright. Bro is getting out jungled so hard. He has no, like, absolutely zero fucking tempo control. His pacing over his camps is fucking horrid, and he's missed out on 2 objectives because of it. Keep wasting your time up here, bitch. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna start playing a little bit more aggressive now. Not anything too full on because he has got the yeah, you actually have to stay up here. Like, otherwise you're risking fucking me pushing in your tower. Ooh. At least you got Akshan. Okay. I'm 1 auto away from death. Fucking idiot, dude. Sorry, bro. Oh, damn. I thought he was still under the tower. so fucking hyper aggressive. Cool. Shen didn't even ult there. I thought he was gonna ult. But he's gonna have to back off. It's annoying because I like... This is all I can do, really. He hasn't got healing. And now he has to sit up there and tank him. I'm just gonna shove in all my ways from now on. Because I'm not worth the gold anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. I can just keep applying pressure and force him to fucking go in. Alright, now we can play safe. Yes, get fed off me. Let bot lane keep pushing infinitely. And then he's gonna dip over there to get that. Yep. Alright, I'm trying to think what I can really do here, but there isn't much. I can teleport up here. Try to get my blade. End of the day, I can't do much else other than that. He's got an item up on me, and he's gone full like anti-me, but that's okay. We're just gonna wait till we can get a thingamabob, and we'll just Yep, waste your time up top. Are they gonna get top tower? Yep. Nope. There's nothing I can do here. Doesn't make a difference to me. Oh, it revived me. Cool. All right.
Skill issue.
100%. I've been skill issuing this entire fucking game. This is what happens when you put me in an off role. I cannot fucking win lane, but I can farm. Alright. But hey, at least we've pushed in. We got the tower. We got the boots, which I know is a waste for me to get at this point, so I'm just gonna not. Dragon has spawned. Shen did use ult, but he didn't get away with it. I might not be able to beat him, but I can sure as hell just annoy the fuck out of him and make it so he has to, like, stay in lane. Like that.
Y'all let the sun stroke these shots, leaving gun smoke, yeah, cause every verse I let the blood soak. Hey, yeah. Every verse I let the blood soak.
Yep. Dude has got 0 objective pressure. He dies before every fight while trying to get an objective, and it's just like, holy shit, dude. Considering he's fucking up his pathing and not even getting all his camps, I'm just gonna go take his Gromp. Actually fucking brain dead gameplay. Shen is missing, even though he pretty much hasn't been his entire game. Look at that fucking build, bro. That is the ultimate anti-Yasuo build. Like is he trying to bait me? Yeah, he's trying to bait me. I already knew you were in there, dickhead. I'm probably gonna get ganked by Echo here. I'm pushing up without proper vision. Mid, oh no, Echo's bot. Oh, sweet, okay. Look, there's Kate, there's Kate. Sit for longer, dickhead. Just sitting in a brush. See, I'm just trying to force him so he can't leave no matter what. Like, if he leaves, he has to give up tower for it. That is all I'm trying to do, is make sure that he knows that if he fucks off, he's giving up tower and he's giving up Dawnborn. Alright. Good job. I'll just keep giving him pressure up top. Like, it'd be better if, you know, he was getting dragons, because, like, Shen has to answer to me. That's the thing. He can't, like, not. Because otherwise, I'm just going to split push into their base. Like, at this point, I'm not worth gold. So it's like, it's really hard to rationalize coming up and killing me. But at the same time, because I have such high split pushing capabilities, they have to either send Shen top, which isn't too big of an issue, don't get me wrong, because Shen can just, like, you know, he can just ult. But because I'm providing that pressure, I can cancel his ult. That's why every team fight you see him back off a little bit. Because he isn't sure whether what's more worth it. To keep, to allow me to keep pushing, See, look, they keep coming top. They keep coming top. Senna and Caitlyn are going to pop up top. Yep. Oh, Senna's there. Nah. That's why I didn't teleport. I should get a... No, that's Mortal Reminder is... No. Wild Arrows. Yeah, I can't. Alright. Cool. I mean, like, at this time, like, I'm fucking useless. All I can do is provide pressure and just continually split push. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just gonna keep fucking providing pressure and keep split pushing. Last Whisper, though, into Lord Dominic's is probably gonna be one of my next items. So I can actually start doing damage to this guy. Because I'm at a point where I can... I'm fucking missing CS still. Jungle main, by the way. Alright, now Shen's teleporting bot, so that means I'm probably going to get rush top. Oh no, that wasn't Shen. One or two more hits would have done that. That's what I mean. Like, whether I'm feeding or not right now, all I'm doing is making it so Shen can't leave top. Because he's gonna probably be in this bush here. Three top. Like I said, I can just keep pulling three. It doesn't matter. It's just they can't die. Like, I need you to not die. I mean, playing for objective pressure while the team isn't able to actually get objectives, I guess, is fucking useless. Because Warwick has not gotten any objectives. Obnoxious. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. So, how can we swing this? I'm not going to be strong enough to fight anyone for a hot minute, but... Fuck. Once I am, it's a bit of a different story. But I definitely need a Last Whisper, I reckon. I should have got that first. I completely forgot Last Whisper even existed, to be honest. Yeah, he's level 18. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Bro is so tanky now. Look at that. I wonder if I teleport bot. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so much for losing lane graciously. We did not really do that this game, but 198. Good objective pressure. GG. I don't know. I don't care if it's a win or a loss at this point. Like, if it's a win, it's a win. If it's a loss, it's a loss. Like, I'll say that dude was actually fucking holy jungle diff. Yeah, split push strategy. Yeah, absolutely no damage to champions. Farming fair. What was my CS a minute? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, and there was the gold player that left too. Just give me jungle. Problem solved. We don't have these matches where I fucking int my face off. To be fair, I do have it set to top and mid, so that's my own fault. Ancient Spark. Am I good? No? I thought that was Gamba. Do you not gamble with the Ancient Sparks? No. Anyway, but yeah, that's why you give me jungle, essentially. And don't give me top lane. I hate versing Shen. I was like, who actually can beat Shen? Like, what is a viable counter to Shen? Realizing I should have just gone like Annie top. Would have probably absolutely fucking stomped him. Just because Shen versus magic damage, easy done. But it is what it is. I could have gone Vayne. Actually, I think someone banned Vayne. So, yeah. It's a bit annoying, but you have to deal with the off rolls every so often. Oh, that wasn't even off roll, it was my fucking secondary. But still tilting. Anyway, on to the next. Can't let one game dictate everything. Actually, what's the time? However, time can dictate everything. This is like one of the worst times as well. There's no like normal queue, there's no anything, it's just solo duo. Alright. And let's see how this goes. That's better. I'll probably play VAR this game. Who am I banning? We're banning Warwick. I swear all Warwick players like don't have a brain. Don't do this. Yeah, I swear all Warwick players don't have a brain. Like, I swear they just, like, run in and try to get kills and play hyper-aggressive if possible, and then get 0 fucking objectives or use any of the map pressure that their laners generate to actually do anything. And all they do is just run around diving every lane. And it's like, cool, that works. But that hyper-aggressive playstyle only works if you're getting objectives at the same time. If you're not getting objectives, you may as well just not even bother. Is that Trundle jungle? I really hope that's not Trundle in the jungle. We'll go Vi. I was like, if that did not lock in, I swear to fuck. Alright, so I'm either versing Trundle or Malphite, so either way it's gonna suck. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom quickly. I was hoping that wouldn't take that long. We're back, we're back. Alright, it is Trundle. The Trundle's gonna start his blue, so I'm gonna start... over here. We're gonna run over here. Mute all comms. Actually, no, that's fine. We can have comms on for now. The moment I see anybody or anything that's like slightly tilting, I'm just like comms off. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's my tempo going. Alright, so he's probably going to start all of topside. And I don't have enough vision or information to do anything else because I'm so far behind now. That sets me a whole 2 minutes behind. Holy shit, man. Cool. Dude, that's really fucking something. I can now use this time though. So I'm either use this time to make up for the difference by ganking lanes and getting other laners further ahead, such as getting top lane further ahead now, and make him regret pushing in and doing that. That's the only thing I can do at this point. Like, that's frustrating as all. Alright. What can we do? Breathe. Alright. We can work with that, actually. We can work with that a lot. Yeah, there he is there. I'm not fucking going after that. You get that far behind, you don't engage with that at all. And he's like so many levels up on me, it's not funny. No. So I don't think he would have been game enough to grab both. He would have just grabbed. Okay, I just grabbed blue. He got too cocky there, which is what cost him that. He thought because he had out jungled me at the start, he could like get away with doing that, and without any repercussions. Oh, he's got no ignite. Yeah. Cool. Oh no. That doesn't make a difference. Oh no. Trundle use ghost. Thanks for the follow, Julie. How are you today? What's going on? Welcome to the BOZO dojo. Alright, we're gonna grab Phage, because we are a little bit behind. Grab that control ward for some extra vision, and we're really gonna need to Trundle's alive, so's Ari. I have no pressure bot to contest. And it's fucking with like everything now. Because Trundle is very strong. He's very up in CS. I need bot lane here before I can actually make a move on drag too. If top can provide pressure. Come help me, come help me. You fucking morons. Alright. I'm farming, yeah. Don't give a shit. Like, yes, congratulations. You got one piece of turret plating when we could have had a drag secured. Good job, guys. I'm just gonna farm now. I don't even care. Farm up, get objectives, and just not fucking worry about this fucking team. Because I can't fight grubs like this. Alright. So, hey, hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing good today, Julie? Doing good today? My brain is a bit all over the place because of that fucking trundle, but that's okay. We use the tempo to get a bit of a lead elsewhere, but yeah, I don't care. Damn, that's crazy. Like, happy to hear that. I guess you take some rest. I'll probably take some rest after this game. Depends how it goes. Yeah. There you go. Happy lying back. Alright. Nah, I've been going for a few hours now. Today's not one of my big days anyway. I usually stream for longer on Sunday, US. Damn. Promo. Bro's actually dude, this is so fucking funny. By the way, where am I from? I'm from Australia. But yeah, this guy's like literally throwing such an easy game because he's just being fucking stupid. And now he's mad. Ooh, there's a fight bot. Alright, let's go. Down great animals. Hey, let's go. And that's how you counteract bod. He lost one fight and now he's having a cry. Like, I don't understand. I'll never understand the mindset of somebody who like plays ranked and then like the moment they get into a ranked game or like fucking doing any of that shit, like they just start fucking, they get all mad and start running to other lanes. It's like, oh my god, dude, just like, you're such a crybaby, get over it. I said I was farming. Bro was ahead. That's his own fault. Alright, that's okay. Which city? I'm from Brisbane. But, born and raised Goldie. I don't have ult. Free drag. What a crybaby. That's okay. I wonder if the bard was doing what Darius was doing. I mean, not the bard. Mouth was doing what the Darius was doing and just being a dickhead. Alright. What's really funny is though, like, the reason why I didn't say anything in chat despite me wanting to say something to this Darius was because it wouldn't make a difference. People with that mindset, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, they're just gonna have that mindset. It doesn't matter what I say to him. It doesn't matter what if I say, like, you know, fucking, who cares, like, or anything like that. Nothing I say is gonna change his mind about the matter. Everything I say is just gonna piss him off and give him a reason to want to try to fucking, farm my shit. So it's just better just to not give him anything at all than to even risk it. I just punched her out of the fucking jinx up. Sorry, Jinx. Yeah. So it looks like Malphite is trolling, which feels bad. As much as, like, you know, I hate fucking losing and, like, you can't learn anything from a game like this. Like, when somebody, like, tilts and does this shit, you don't get to learn anything from it, which is, like, the worst part. Because, like, if you can't learn and you can't do a proper VOD review, you can't improve. And, like, when you have somebody that's, like, inting a lane like this, I don't know. It makes it too difficult to, like, do anything. It's just, like, not too difficult to do anything. It just makes it so it's like, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Like, I've got no competition in the jungle right now. I could probably go free farm his bot side with absolutely zero fucking worries. But... yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you can go for it. Sorry, I keep I haven't gotten used to playing League while reading chat. But yeah, go for it. I'm always open for questions. I'm pretty open with my community. I don't really see the point. Bullshitting doesn't get you anywhere. Right. We can grab this now. Trinity Force for dueling. We're also going to grab a Bramble Vest and we'll grab a Ruby Crystal. Grab one of these control wards and we'll keep going. Why are they chasing Trundle? Why are they chasing Trundle? What's going on? Why are they chasing... Why do people do this, man? Oh, I just realized that this is not... not halal. Alright. Is Mouth back or is he... what's he doing? Because I think he's just trolling. Because, like, I saw him, he wasn't AFK or anything. So I think he is just trolling. Which, again, it's sad. I hate when people do this. It's like, come on, man. Every time. Nice. Alright, cool. I'm all good for artwork. Thank you for the offer, though. maybe in the future, but as it stands right now, I like just paid to get all my art done recently. But I do appreciate the offer. I might in future, but right now it's yeah. Oh, alright. Let's see if holy shit. Yeah, let's go grab this ocean drake. This is free. It's a trap, dude. I don't know. Is there any problem you're having? No. Everything's been fine. But yeah, I just, I've already got like all my art, like I got it sorted like a few months back. When I first started streaming again, I like just went all out and got like a bunch of shit done. Is he just running it? He's just running it straight. He actually just like ran it straight for that. Like, holy shit. Alright. I need to not lose track of my farm. Because my farm is really bad at the moment. I need to do probably one full clear. Full clear into what? I just want to... I'm, like I said, sorry. Unless you're able to do it for free, which I'd feel bad even asking for, I'm not able to do it, sorry, man. I'm just not in a financial spot for it. Nor do I really have a need for it either right now. Again, I appreciate the effort and definitely keep it up and keep trying, but yeah, at this point in time, I'm all good. Yeah, I know, you can target Nexus all you want. Ugh, that's not good. Yeah, there's Malphite there. I wonder why he got so fucking pissed. Like, there's always a reason. They're just trying to get the objective bounties. There's no look others. Hopefully they can. I wish you the best of luck on your search, though. That's okay. I'm always here if you want to chat or anything like that. Feels bad. GG. Poor Darius. Hey, GG, let's go. Did not deserve to win that game. Crybaby Darius. Negative attitude, verbal abuse, and disruptive gameplay. I don't think Mouth did anything wrong. Whatever. Alright, what was his name? His name was Prone, wasn't it? Add him to the fucking camp list, boys. Prone. Plays useful control wards. Alright, cool. I didn't even look at the LP again. Or 32. Alright, nice. Nice. So, I think it's like 2 or 3 to rank up, but we're probably not going to hit that. Realistically. Not today. Is today Saturday? It is. Yeah, alright. Not tomorrow. The day after is my long stream day. That's fun. The urge to play another game is high. The urge to deal with these fucking idiots is really not. I think I might wait until ranked solo, there's more game modes out, because everybody just plays ranked solo duo. Like, I don't know about Swift Play, but... And it's just like, bro, please, you should not be queuing right now. You really just should not be queuing up right now. So yeah, wasn't great, that game. The farming, yeah, at the start of the game, horrible. We got fucking out-jungled so shit. So, like, that's why just, like, early game, I just went for assists. Like, that was the only thing I could really do in that situation, and just keep my cool. We probably... Would we have lost without... I think we probably still would have won. It would have been a lot harder, but I think we probably would have won. But yeah, this guy's not... Oh, he's hard stock, that's why. Oh, he is hard stock as fuck. Yeah, when you get averages like this, and you're still not able to get out of your rank, there's a reason. Holy shit. I just love naming and shaming fucking retards. Let's pull it up. Let's have a look. Let's see how long he's been hard stock for. Prone. Ooh, feels bad, man. Can't get back to gold. He's tilted from gold 3. He tilted all the way down from gold 3. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, no wonder he was so fucking pissy. I would be fucking pissy too. What a pussy. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the fucking kitchen. If you can't handle fucking competitive play and can't handle shit going wrong and players not playing around you, fucking go back to norms. Go fucking, you know, play that shit. Don't be going into competitive games with the fucking attitude of, oh, I deserve everything, and oh, you didn't fucking answer this one ping, now I'm gonna troll you. Like, okay, dude. Cool. You really showed me, man. You really fucking showed me how hard stuck you are. Holy shit. So yeah, that's why you just don't listen to other players. That's some of the best advice I could ever give you if you want to climb in League of Legends. Mute all. Just mute everyone. You don't need to listen to them. Their decision-making skills are fucking horrible. Like, everybody's decision-making skills are so bad. You have to rely on your own decision-making. So that way you've got no one to blame. Like, because, like, even when, like, if you do follow someone else's decision or someone else's call and it goes wrong, that's still your fault. You followed that call. It isn't the person who made the call. It's the people who followed it. Because there's, like, what is it? It's something like 2,000 mistakes are made a fucking game. The only way to climb is to make less mistakes again. And I don't know, I think that's why VOD reviews are really important. As someone that's never done VOD reviews and now has started doing them, I've, like, been able to actually see what I'm doing and, like, see where I'm going wrong and where I need to be, like, working on. Like, especially with the wasting time and the indecision. I also have, like, a little note that's just, like, here. You won't be able to read it, but it just says, one more game, monk mental, breathe. Because it's the most important thing is keeping that positive. It sounds so dumb because I didn't believe it for years. But yeah, keeping that positive mental state is what wins you games. Making sure you don't tilt is what wins you games. Breathing properly is what wins you games. And yeah, like old me would have gotten so tilted by that early death that I would have fed so much harder. Rather than doing that, I locked in. I looked for plays that I could make because I knew Trunda would be too busy doing other shit. And then I made the plays. And that's what you have to do. And then even then when Darius was like fucking trolling, I didn't respond. I didn't do anything. I didn't antagonize him. I just fucking kept going and just ignored him. Then at the very end of the game, I said, report him for trolling. And then he typed a message, but it didn't come because I had him blocked. So don't care. End of the day, bro fucking tilted all the way down and I'm on my way up. So as far as I'm concerned, man, you know? And it's the same thing with a lot of these league players, is it's all ego. And the reason why they're fucking hard stuck and why they troll and have got like 7 different smurfs is because they're just hard stuck silver. They touched gold once and haven't been able to get back ever since. And then they shifted all the ranks down, and now they still can't get back up to gold, even though they should be at a gold level. And so it makes them mad. It makes them mad because they're just bad at the game. And I'm bad at the game, don't get me wrong, but fuck, I'm better than them. That's the difference. And I know I'm better than them. I know I make less mistakes. Because that was a dumbass fucking play you went for. It was obvious Trundle had the advantage. There was nothing I could do in that situation to turn it around. If I had went top, I would have died too and lost all my top side camps. I wasn't making that risk. I could have gone to tower and stopped them from getting first tower, yeah, but it probably would have ended the same. That's my retrospect on it. But anyway, that is enough for today. I'm going to be going and taking a short break. Oh, I'm going to lie down. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at the same time. I've got some more videos I think I've got lined up to watch. I've got some more League of Legends to play, and maybe something else as well, maybe some GTA or maybe some TF2, depending on how tomorrow goes, and depending how I feel. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed. It's been Red, and I will catch y'all later / next time. Peace out.